have some photo. This one going up some photo breaking TV. For the record, TV back in his name. Big one L, I be flying a plane. Lady T, she ain't playing no games. No more, she be repping the gang. Third war, then your boy said he won't hesitate to smoke it. He the south side soldier for the record, taking note. We turn it up off of the Henny. She want some love, I give her plenty. Leaving the club when it get empty. I know the plug, shout out to Kenny. I'm still throwing up the foe, and I'm rock the flies closed. Third war might take your hoe. Lady T, my saver soul. South Memphis going through it. Rest in peace, a young dog. Do what you gotta do so you could be a young boss. What you see on the gram, it ain't always what it seems. Cause I told her no, but now she looking at me mean. On my block, you better believe I got the biggest house. Young shooters on my team like Kyle Rittenhouse. Keep on playing, they gon' have your blood dripping out. What are you saying? I ain't broke, I got riches now. For the record, TV back in his name. Big one L, I be flies a plane. Lady T, she ain't playing no games. No more, she be repping the gang. Third war, then your boy said he won't hesitate to smoke it. He the south side soldier for the record, taking note. We turn it up off of the Henny. She want some love, I give her plenty. Leaving the club when it get empty. I know the plug, shout out to Kenny. I'm still throwing up the foe, and I'm rock the flies closed. Third war might take your hoe. Lady T, my saver soul.
What the fuck is a sniper? I want to understand what a sniper is.
Don't up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set. I'm throwing up the boat, yeah, rip the set.
Peace. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Third World Colombian, aka Suavemente. And I'm here with the fam again, on another Saturday evening. Shout out to my sis, Topez Presents, and my brother, Brandon L, aka Naker, aka Power Naker L today. Oh, I see what you did there, bro. That was funny. That's funny. But we are the For the Record TV family. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming out, everybody in the chat. Man, come kick it with us for the next few hours while we discuss multitude of different and various topics. But what's going on with the fam though?
Yeah, I am super chilling and resting. It's been a wonderful November for me. I always love November.
I see you changed up the avatar pic. You looking good, yes. Fam. You looking good, sis. I see you.
Well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who are on my Instagram, of course, I did post the full look on there, but it was a night of black and gold because I am that. And it was birthday, then Thanksgiving. I made a bomb ass spread with cheeses I've never even seen before. It was awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, I see you too. Okay, you looking good, fam. Looking good, sis. I see you. You know what I'm saying?
I do a little something, not too much though. But I do a little.
We see you, fam. Keep doing your thing. Anyway, shout out to my bro, you know what I'm saying? My brother BL. Brandon, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, what's happening, man? First of all, I want to say, yeah, man, rest in peace to Jason David Frank, better known as Tommy from Power Rangers. I don't know a lot of y'all watch Power Rangers like I did.
Yeah, I did too, man. He was my favorite, aka the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, man. Yeah.
Well, honestly, mine was the Black Ranger, but yeah, I fuck with him too, the White Ranger too.
Yeah.
Brandon is like, hold up, back up there. This is just a
wait,
Hey, that's his favorite.
Brandon,
I
like,
respect it, but mine was the Black Ranger.
hey, Brandon, like, nigga, I'm gonna still be pro black, nigga, even when it comes to Power Rangers, nigga.
Hell yeah, listen, that nigga should have chosen the better, the right uniform.
I mean, we know why Third want the White Ranger, but we're gonna leave that alone.
Oh,
Y'all can see.
here we go. Here we go.
Let me get out of there, though.
And let me also say thanks to you two, right? You guys. I was able to get my ravioli maker for my birthday and Thanksgiving, so I will be making some custom. Shut up, Bronzeberg. So you gonna come in here, Bronzeberg, the day of all days?
Wait,
Hey, he said, hey, she look all right. She all right. Shout out to Bronzeberg.
I'm looking bomb AF because you know he got to be difficult, but it's okay, Bronzeberg. Let it out. We like men over here, okay? Nobody ain't gonna attack you. We good.
So does that mean now that you got your ravioli maker that we're going to be seeing some ravioli streams going forward, or ravioli videos, tutorials?
Yes, I put like a damn cool stuff in these raviolis if it work out right. And then also I was able to get my mixer, so I will be making some little baby pies, little bitty desserts and whatnot. You know, I made my chocolate ones for Thanksgiving, and I gotta say they came out awesome. All right, so you know I'm gonna be doing a little something. Oh, and these Thanksgiving leftovers, right?
Yeah. Speaking about that, how was y'all Thanksgiving? How'd it go?
Oh man, I'm still full. Grandmama put her foot down, man.
Oh, like it was amazing, but okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sitting up here like still got some left.
How many pounds you gained? Both of y'all. I gained probably like 3.
Shit, I don't know, nigga.
Yes, I done gained the cool 10 of them, but yes, don't worry about it because see, I said I was gonna give myself to December 1st.
Oh shit, we didn't hit the wall.
But let's keep it real though, BL.
Get my shit together, okay? I need to start acting right. Okay.
Let's keep it real though, let's keep it real though, BL. Topaz gaining weight really ain't. I mean, if anything, she probably look a little better with some extra. I mean, because you know, she
if it goes
really
to the right place
like
now,
that.
if it went up to her chin, then she can't have no double chin now. But she it went down to the booty, and then she good.
Wait, so you say wait? Are you saying no dinner rolls for Topaz? She can't no dinner rolls. Are you trying to say, Bria, that Topaz will have the salad?
No, you trying to say she the 6th homely sister? What you trying to say?
Oh my God, not the 6th homely sister.
You ain't trying to say Topaz the 6th homely sister.
I want y'all to hear me clearly when I say kiss my ass. I need y'all to understand that, okay?
I mean, T,
that's a Bronzeberg. I'm sure Bronzeberg would love to kiss your ass. I'm sure Bronzeberg would love to kiss your ass.
T, we could, but that's only if you actually had one. So that's why you probably do need to gain some weight.
Oh, get out of
there.
Get
you one back there, you know what I'm saying? So you can get you one.
You cannot have both jokes where I have 0 ass and then another joke where I got too much, and like you gonna have to pick.
I'm just saying, like when you get some ass, then when you finally get some ass, then the niggas can actually kiss what's actually there instead of trying to kiss what's not there.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
That's your story for today. That's the one you picking for today because you know what? See, the haterism, it will drive you crazy. You ain't gonna know whether you coming or going. Some weeks I'm fat, and I'm the BBW or whatever Topaz did.
Right.
But wait a minute though.
Tizzo, who's Tizzo? Hey, Topaz, who's Tizzo?
Well, here's the thing though. Thirst Trap Topaz Nation, you know, the fellas is part of Triple T Nation. They actually like BBW Topaz. So I mean, like, you might need to bring that back. You might need to go ahead and gain some weight because you know the fellas like that shit. They like it. I think they like BBW Topaz better, honestly. So
I see. Here's the thing, though, there. But am I or am I not? You gonna need to pick one.
Shout out to my light skinned twin brother, and I totally agree with him. Yeah, why would we have to hate on someone with no? Yeah, exactly.
No, first of all, Dusty is worse than Eisen. Okay, so Dusty. Like,
hey, wait a minute now. We're not gonna do my light skinned twin brother like that. Everybody knows that. Everybody know that Dusty is my light skinned twin brother. Don't be hating on my brother Dusty like that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hating on Dusty for what? I can't see.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not fair. Dusty, no, see, because it's not fair. Because Dusty get to pick on my appearance, but we can't see his invisible skin ass. So, like, that's not.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Hey, we still can't see your face, bro. We can't.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Light skin problem.
Shout out to Leslie. She said third. You talking already? Hey, you know that's what I do. I'm always talking some shit, but you know I'm good at it. Shout out to Misha
Your
Mack in
baby
the building.
daddy, let's troll.
Shout out to Misha. She said, "Good day, Topaz, Third Ward, Brandon." Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Appreciate you, Misha, coming
Mack,
through.
what's happening?
Oh my God! Shout out to Father Nulu, Father Time himself in the flesh. She says Todeja. Well, in order for it to be Todeja,
like, hold on, but do New like showing up answering shit that ain't nobody asking him? That's fun for you, New. Like, you like that?
Oh man, that's funny. Y'all funny. Oh my God, Leslie ain't she? She said he's translucent as fuck. Oh my God. See, I blame you. I blame you, T, for this. You started this bullshit. I blame you. Oh my God, like really?
No, because Dusty could have came here and set his ass down like a normal person, but he wanted to come here talking shit. So I blame Dusty.
Whoa. Wait, let's see. So really, so I'm translucent too? You saying I'm see-through too? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. I just want to make sure we clear. Topaz just happy she got the braids done. Yeah, I would.
You know how black women are. They get their hair done. They got confidence like a mug.
Yeah, she got a new attitude. Hell yeah.
Bronze, hold up. Put that comment back up. I got a
Which
what
one?
kind of attitude?
You say she got a new attitude.
No, I got a new attitude. What did I know? Yeah. What did I know, Bronze word?
I think you mean new.
Topaz smoking bleezy with them black lips. Topaz smoking bleezy.
Grammar police.
Yeah, hell yeah, I am. See, that would be called.
Your baby mama giving you a shout out, BL. She said, "My baby daddy Naker." Dusty says, "I'm liking the gothic get up, Topaz." Who knew that? Who knew that nuns? Who knew that there was a such thing as gothic nuns? You know what? We're gonna change the name to gothic nuns.
That's a good one, sir. I didn't know neither.
Gothic nuns.
See, Brosberg, you need to help Third get a new KNEW attitude because it's a lot that nigga don't know. He always, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Like, just sit down and listen. Then you know more shit. You got to keep announcing.
This is time to play that the more you know clip.
Ramen hair, no brag. Oh my God, you ain't shit, no. You ain't shit. Oh my God, she said yes, like Casper Third. You know what?
Right.
You know what? Let's see. I can't stand your motherfucking ass.
You just want to say, fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that shout out to Let's See. That's for Let's See, since she wanna troll me and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what she get. But yeah. So what else we got? You know, I'm probably gonna do this roll call real quick, but let me just see what else we got. Yeah, let me go ahead and start from the beginning. But hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Everybody enjoyed the holiday, ate plenty of good food. I know I did. Still got leftovers, so. But first up in the chat, we got the number one mod in the chat, always coming through, showing love, dropping the links. You know, the one and only Bronze Dipping Sun Kids. Appreciate it. She says salute for the Record TV, Topaz, Third Ward, and Brandon. Appreciate you for being here. We got the family here, Miss Lorraine Muhammad. Appreciate you for being here, fam. It's been a minute. Hope all is well with you. We got my tourist gang brother in the building. My brother Torian Rain Reloaded. What's going on, bro? Just late, just trifling. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. We got my brother Degenerate in the building. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Degenerate Sherrigan. My brother Joey, a.k.a. Serpent X. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for being here. We got my brother Emmanuel Briggs in the building. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for being here. We got Melanated Agenda. Appreciate you for being here. We got Sister Saida in the building. Sincere Saida. Appreciate you for being here. You know what? Niggas always got to complain about a good thing. Why you got to complain, Torian? I thought you was supposed to be my bro. Why you doing us like that? Third Ward, I love the intro. Appreciate it, but the credit really go to my brother Brandon, because he didn't want to spit the rap, the little rap intro for us. And also, got to give a shout out to Coon Nation, man. Shout out to SKC, man, for, helping us with different videos or whatnot. Shout out to him, man. He be putting the videos together, man. Y'all go holler at SKC. Who else we got up here? We got Bronze Bird, a.k.a. Topaz's side nigga,
Hell no, Bronzeberg got too much mouth. You know what I'm saying? He real mouthy.
AK Nummo side nigga, Shout out to Bronzeberg. Appreciate you being here. We got Preach up in here. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. We got Father Time himself. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Go back to Preach real quick.
What about him?
Nigga, what you got? Triplets? You got Dusty looking like you. Now you got Preach looking like you.
Oh my God. Here you go. We got my light skin.
Brandon.
There you go. We got my light skin. What happened?
What you say?
Looking like what now?
I say he look just like Third. Him and Dusty all look alike.
Yeah, but you know what? Wait a
nah.
minute. What did we do to attract all of this lack of melanin over here? Why is everybody in our chat damn near yellow?
I mean, we got Redbone artists down there. We got what's his name? Let's see. That's not my baby mama, by the way, but yeah, yeah, a lot of light skinned folks around here.
Nah, that's your
baby mama. Shaka Nulu, Misha Mac, all light skinned motherfuckers.
No, well, Misha can stay. Light skinned women can stay. It's the dudes. Why we can't get no dark skinned men over here?
And why your ass can't just sit in the back and think about what you're saying before you actually say it out your mouth? How about that? How about that, T? How about you just sit your ass in the back on timeout for a little minute? How about that? Anyway, so me and Brandon gonna carry on with the show.
I did think about it before I said it. That's why I said it.
You know what? I can't stand your ass. Anyway, shout out to the chat though, man. Y'all crazy. Anyway, so shout out to my light skinned twin brother in the building, Dusty. What's going on, bro? It's been a minute. Appreciate you for coming through. Shout out to
No, we don't. Stop lying. Don't nobody appreciate Dusty ass coming over here with that bullshit. Nobody.
You know what? I'm tired of you want to always. You know what? I think Topaz is a colorist against light skinned niggas. That's what it is. Topaz is practicing colorism against light skinned niggas. I think some light skinned nigga broke her heart back in the day. She still like holding on to that shit from way back then and shit. That's why she's still hating and shit. But anyway, shout out to Misha Mack in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you for being here. Who else we got? I said what's up. Shout out to LSP, the Redbone Artist. Appreciate you for being here. We appreciate it. We also got.
I had to pay your ass back because you started with me first. So okay, I'm done.
Man, y'all ain't shit. Oh snap! We got someone that I seen here. I know who she is, but you know, she was her first time being. Shout out to Love Angel. Appreciate you for being here. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Love Angel in the building. Who else we got? We got the Souza. Appreciate you for being here, the Souza. We appreciate that. Appreciate it. Oh Lord, look what you just started, T. Look, talking about some where's the chocolate.
I know, right? That's all I just be wanting to know.
Really?
I would like to have
really? Let's see. You see this bullshit that you started, T? Oh my God, I can't stand you for that. Topaz, stop being bigoted. You know what? I agree. I definitely agree.
Honest is what I am. Do you want your bigotry up front or do you want it hidden?
Yeah. Shout out to LSP again. She said, Dusty, why are you white? Oh my God. Really? Y'all gonna just do my man, y'all gonna leave us light skinned niggas alone. Y'all gonna let us make it today, goddamn. Y'all gonna leave us alone. Shout out to my brother.
Y'all know we allowing y'all to live because y'all be
doing
the most.
Oh my God, I can't stand y'all. Shout out to my brother Bronze Flat Power God, man, in the chat. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Mika in the building. What's going on, fam? Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate it. And shout out to Love Angel. She said, I finally caught a live there. Well, yeah, appreciate it. I didn't even know that you know that I had a channel. And welcome to the channel. This is me and my team's channel. You know, we go live every Saturday, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So appreciate you for being here, you know, but definitely come back through. Shout out to old head Deuce 22 in the building. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming through, bro. He came through last week, was trolling in the chat. Shout out to him. So we got my brother Tampa Supreme in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you for being here. And I think that might be everybody, but anybody else that come on through, you know, for what I give y'all a shout out. But before we wait, do y'all want to say anything? Because I got something I gotta say, but before I go, y'all want to say anything real quick? T, BL?
No, not really. Like, you know, you know what? First of all, I just want to say that I'm sensitive and y'all be talking shit and I go cry in the car after every show. And I think the only way to make me feel better, you know, would be like an intricate song and dance accompanied by Cash App saying I'm sorry. I just want to put that out there.
And rest in peace, Irene Cara. I just found out she passed away. I didn't even know. Rest in peace. I don't know if y'all ever heard that song Fame. She known for that song.
Oh, yeah, I heard it. Oh, okay. Rest in peace. She was only
63 years old. Rest in peace.
See, everybody getting out of here for some kind of reason. I want to know. Like, am I missing something?
What happened?
Not sure, but shout out to LSP. Again, she says, well, I did give birth to light skinned man third. Don't feel bad. Also, shout out to Touring. He said, fun fact, Brandon is a vampire. That's why he only appears on the show, which comes on at night. Never do we see him during the day. He wishes he was a day walker like Blade. Oh my God, you ain't
I have cammed up plenty times in daylight, plenty times under the sun. So that's false.
But shout out to you again. Shout out to you again, Meek. Appreciate you for being here. I see you down in the chat. I was wondering who that lady was. Wait, who you talking about the lady that Brandon was just talking about?
Yeah, Irene Cara, yeah.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So before we get into what we here for, I just want to make a quick PSA announcement. Well, you know what, it might not even be quick. I'm not gonna lie, I might get a little hella long winded on this because didn't need to be said. So recently it's been brought to my attention that it's certain people that they don't like what we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? When I say we, I'm talking about us as a team. They don't like who we be having over here in our chat. They don't like the fact that that men and women be over here kicking and having a good time, rocking out and laughing and chopping it up or whatever. And the reason why they don't like that is because they used to spaces where it's, they want to be in spaces that's the He-Man Woman's Hating Club, and they want to be in spaces and in chats that's like Sausage Fest type of setting and shit. But I don't know how many times I've said in the past that this ain't the channel for that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all niggas want to get y'all rocks off to listening to red pill content and these hoes ain't shit, these niggas ain't shit, and going at each other's necks on panel, if that's the type of shit that y'all want to hear, y'all want to listen to, go to the channels where that's where y'all they do that shit at. This ain't the channel for that. Like people that come over here, they come over here to have a good time, kick back, relax, laugh, learn some shit, talk about some shit, you know what I'm saying, exchange ideas. But over here we don't do none of that shit. So I don't understand why motherfuckers is like trying to micromanage what we doing over here, trying to watch what we doing over here. And motherfuckers is watching who we giving wrenches to and who coming over here, who we letting on the panel. And my thing is this, like, it's real simple. If you don't like what we doing, you don't like what we talking about, who we got in the chat and all of this shit, my thing is, nigga, just don't watch. Don't watch the shit. Matter of fact, if you want to, nigga, unsubscribe, bro. Like, no love lost. It is what it is. But, like, nigga, I do this shit, or we do this shit, excuse me. We do this shit because this is what we want to do, and this is what we built the channel off of from day one. All of this extra shit that y'all niggas got going on, like I say, take that shit over there where y'all come from or wherever that shit going on at. But this ain't the channel for that. Like, I done said that shit 10 million times, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Like, this is not the channel for that. This is not the channel where men and women cuss each other out and what I'm saying, try to rip each other's head off. This channel ain't for that. So if you're disappointed or you're mad that this channel ain't about that, like I said, you know what you can do. You can unsubscribe or you can just stop watching, period. It don't make a difference to me. You know what I'm saying? My thing is just don't try to tell us what to do with our shit, because I ain't gonna tell no other nigga or no other woman on this in this space to tell them what they need to be doing with their channel on their chat. Like, I'll be dead wrong to try to tell somebody what to do with their shit, but for some reason, you motherfuckers think y'all can tell us what we need to do with our shit. And what I don't understand is you got 1,000,001 different channels in this space. They got they got anything any nigga could ever want. Fuck shit, drama, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just go over there and do that shit over there and just be happy? Why you got to come over here where we got our own little thing, going? We got our own little style, way we do shit. And you want to come over here, dictate, try to tell us how we need to run shit? Nah, man, that's some bullshit. Take your ass over there with that bullshit. Stay over there. And if you don't like what we doing, like I said, unsubscribe or just don't watch, period. Like, that's just really all I got to say about that. But I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers trying to tell people what they need to be doing with their channel, trying to micromanage what we doing. When, nigga, I let y'all niggas know from day one what this channel was and what it was about and how we get down. So if you got a problem with it, you can get your ass the fuck on, period. That's really all I got to say to that. BLT, y'all got anything y'all want to say on that?
You drop the mic on that one, shit. I ain't got nothing to say after that, but I do got to say, yeah, our channel is different. Women and men come over here and express their feelings, express what they want to say. We go back and forth sometimes, but ain't nothing, mean or nothing. We ain't bullying nobody, so everybody come up here and give their opinion. Yeah, this is a different channel. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the manosphere. This ain't the red pill. This ain't the sisterhood. This ain't the divestment community or none of that. Just people, coming up here having fun. You know what I'm saying? Talking their shit.
And let me say this too, because I forgot to throw this in there. So here's another thing too. Like, my thing is this. What I find funny is that the main niggas that's talking about that it's channels like this channel, or it's niggas like me that's basically making it possible for these women to come in this space, take over and prop up their channels and their platforms. You know what I'm saying? When, like I said, I've been consistent from day one. I always said that, like, our channel is a co-ed space, is a co-ed channel for both men and women to come over here, kick it, have a good time. So, nigga, how the fuck am I being like inconsistent when I've been saying that from day one? And what's crazy is like I said, you niggas want to have that He-Man Man Hating's Club, Sausage Fest ass type of panels and chats and shit. But like you got a problem with women being up over here and shit like that, but yet you ain't got a problem with a whole pedo ass, rapist ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, being in the space and he can come back and forth and go in and out of jail for different shit. And you motherfuckers is following behind this nigga. You niggas is taking life lessons and life advice from this nigga. You niggas is up here, going to over there fucking with that nigga and listening to that nigga and acting like what he got to say actually got some relevance when this nigga's a whole fucking sexual predator and motherfucker assaulting, niggas and shit like that. Like, but if that's what you niggas want to listen to, or saying that's the type of person you want to be associated with or fuck with, then hey, that's on y'all. But leave us out of that shit, and just take that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? And if what I'm saying make you feel some kind of way, like I said, y'all know what the fuck to do. Hit that motherfucking unsubscribe button and just turn off the notifications on this motherfucker and don't come back and or don't watch our shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, bro, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all go take that shit over there. If y'all want to be associated with a predator ass nigga, then go over there with that shit. But you're not gonna be bringing none of that bullshit over here because I ain't having it. I'll be the first to tell you niggas get the fuck on.
Yes, sir. Topaz got something to add on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really annoyed because that shit that happened yesterday was corny AF, right? Like, first of all, you gonna do something like that, at least can it be funny. Second of all, what are y'all mad for? Because you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of hearing men say, well, we shouldn't let women in the space. But guess what? Women gonna come over here. Here's my take on all of that, right? You know why it's not a bad thing, why men can't do everything that women can do? Men are not able to go over into divesting spaces and all of that because women will say, why are you here? And the reason is because women, it's survival. That's the reason why women try to infiltrate spaces with men, because we need to know what y'all think because y'all don't ever tell us. Men don't have to worry about that. So when you come over to a space, it's like, what are you doing here? Do you like this kind of conversation or what? Because you definitely aren't having to come over here to find out what we're doing for survival. So that's why it's opposite. So women are going to be over here in this space. And yes, you can't go over into women's spaces. That's just the way of the world. For men to act like they so logical and the women so delusional, why is it taking them so long to figure that out? So all of this bullshit, I feel like we over here on this channel, we do a good job of trying to make sure that it's equal and it's balanced. Because I don't care about all of that back and forth, the men against the women and all that kind of stuff. Because for what? It don't affect my life. And I want to have some fun. So if you can't come over here with a positive attitude, have something fun to say or something interesting to say or something educational to say, then it ain't no loss for you claiming it. And I don't like to be threatened. Don't do them punk ass ultimatums towards me because now I'm going to have to do double of what I did just so you can go and get the fuck.
But you know what? You ain't even got to do all of that. Let me just say this. Let me cut in on that part real quick. Let me say this. If motherfuckers coming over here, especially if you hit this panel, just know if you hit this motherfucking panel, I'm hoping that you're gonna contribute to whatever topic we talking about and whatever conversation we talking about, because you're not gonna be coming over here starting no drama, no mess. Because if you do, I'm gonna just get your ass the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna boot your ass off here, and your ass gonna just get blocked, and that's just how it's gonna be. But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna come over here, and this goes to anybody, but you're not gonna be coming over here disrespecting me, disrespecting T, disrespecting Brandon, none of that shit, or any other person that's on the panel that's a guest that ain't did nothing to you or that ain't got no issue with you. Like, we're not gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We not, like I said, we don't do that over here. So if you want to take that shit or you want to do that shit, you're gonna do that shit and take it elsewhere. You ain't finna do it here. And if you try to get off and be slick about it, try to get one off, like I said, I'm just gonna boot your ass the fuck off. And you're gonna get the fuck up out of here, period. Like, but when you come over here, you're gonna act like you got some motherfucking sense. If not, your ass is out the door. It ain't no coming back after this. So either you're gonna come over here, act like you got some sense, be a part of the conversation, chill in the chat, or hop on the panel with us and, add to the discussion, or your ass just ain't gonna be around, period. Like, that's just how it's gonna have to be, and that's how it's gonna be, like, period. So, but it ain't no in between, like, at all. And my thing is, like, it's already bad enough, like, in this space, and even just in real life, but in this space, you got niggas that be fucking dick policing other niggas. You got niggas that be, pocket watching other niggas, watching when niggas spend their money at, who they spending it on, all that bullshit. But the worst part now is you got niggas that be wrench watching and shit. Like, I'm seeing that's a new thing. That's a new phenomenon in this space. Niggas is wrench watching. Niggas is watching who you giving wrenches to. Niggas is up here mad and in their feelings and you know what I'm saying, feeling some kind of way because you giving certain individuals wrenches in your chat and they feel like they don't deserve a wrench and shit. But I'm like, motherfucker, last time I checked, nigga, this my motherfucking channel. This my team channel, nigga. This ain't your shit, nigga. Whoever you want to fucking give wrenches to or don't want to give wrenches to, nigga, that's your fucking prerogative. But do that shit over in your space, nigga. Don't come over here to our shit telling us who the fuck we can't give certain things to or who we can't give wrenches to and all that shit. Like, hell nah, the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, the nerve of you motherfuckers to think you got some kind of say-so over here. And the cold part about it is, you know what I'm saying, these be motherfuckers that don't even support the channel. These motherfuckers, you don't never support the channel. You know what I'm saying? You coming over here trying to start some shit when we actually, you know, staying on topic, talking about topics and different shit. You coming over here trying to start some shit and trying to air out some grievances, what you got with other motherfuckers. If you're going to do that, go over there with them motherfuckers and do that shit. Any problem I've ever had with anybody in this space, I done hit panels with these niggas. We done had a one-on-one. Hell, I didn't even been on panels with niggas where I had 3, 4, 5 niggas jumping me on one panel. I stood still tall, stood my ground and said what the fuck I had to say, man, made my point. But one thing I don't do, I'm not going to bring my motherfucking problems and grievances with somebody else and take it to somebody else's panel and you know, disrupt their panel. I did that one time. I'm not going to lie. I did that shit one time. And when I did that shit, I felt bad about it afterwards. And I apologized to that person that I did that to. I said, you know what, bro? I said, you right. I said, I should have never brought this shit to your channel or to your panel. I was wrong. I was out of line. I fucked up your whole stream. You know what? My bad, bro. You know what? From here on out, I'm good, bro. I won't come back over here. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I made my right wrong with that shit. But like I said, I'm not gonna allow you niggas to do that over here or anywhere that me and the fam at. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do that shit elsewhere. But this For the Record TV is not for that shit. I repeat, For the Record TV is not for you to be getting off your grievances, your problems, or your issues with anybody else, whether it be man or female, dog, cat, chicken, a fucking cow. I don't give a fuck. Like, this ain't the spot for that, bro. This not. This is a spot where motherfuckers can have fun, kicking and do their thing. And if you got a problem with that, get your ass the fuck on and go elsewhere where you can do that shit. But this is not the channel for that. Period.
Topaz, did your brother forget to take his meds?
Well, you know what? I don't think he forgot.
I see Third Ward's anger management medication down there in the chase that he forgot to take me.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just sick of this shit, bro. Like, again, bro, we the one channel that don't cause no problems, no issues. We stay to ourselves. We do our own little thing, stay in our own little world, our own little bubble. And motherfuckers is mad about what the fuck we doing over here. We need to be motherfuckers that don't even come over here and support or don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't even come over here show no love. Like, man, hell nah. Like it's only so long a nigga gonna stay quiet about this shit and not say nothing about it. Like, fuck out of here. Like, if you think I'm just gonna sit there and watch this shit and I'm not gonna say nothing about it, you got me fucked up. Now, this probably gonna be the last time I address this shit because truthfully, I should have been stopped addressing this shit a while ago. But I see with niggas is hard headed. You gotta repeat yourself with niggas because niggas just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this is the last time I'm addressing this shit. Like I said, if you niggas got a problem with what we doing over here, what we talking about, who we giving riches to, who we not giving riches to, carry your ass the fuck on elsewhere and just stay whatever the fuck you at. Stay over there, period. That's all I got to say about that. But other than that, like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, don't try to tell us what to do with our shit, especially if you ain't contributing to shit over here, like, period. But, you know, that's it.
I agree with that.
But
I agree with that.
But before we get into it, I just want to give a shout out to a few people that came in while I was, you know, going in on my little rant. Shout out to Triple X in the building. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for being
Triple X, you think I'm cute. That's why you type that. It's okay. Buzzword. Y'all can just let it out. We don't judge y'all over here. That's what you're supposed to think, okay?
Shout out.
You like when men like women over here.
Shout out to Triple X. Shout out to the cynical one, you know what I'm saying? She always coming through showing love. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, fam. Shout out to my anger management medication. Lord knows I definitely could use that right about now. Yes, I can use a double dose.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Les Troll said the cartel done popped out.
Hey, thanks.
Hell
hey, facts,
no.
man.
The cartel in the building, man.
Shout out to hey Nisha. What's going on with you, Nisha? Appreciate you for being here, Nisha. But shout out to Nisha though. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to who else? Oh, we got the third member of NOMO. Sexy Red TV. Appreciate you for being here, Sexy Red.
It's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but see, that was just like that was light. That wasn't even. I mean, that was more of me being irritated. Like, y'all ain't really seeing me mad. Like, seeing me mad, that's a whole nother thing. But that was more or less me being irritated because again, I had already told niggas like how we operate over here, how we get down. Why is niggas acting surprised? Why is niggas acting like this is some new phenomenon that's going on over here? No, this is how we've been from day one. This is the rules and the guidelines and the law of the land that we say here from day one. So why is you niggas acting like you surprised or some shit? Like, man, stop it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Torian,
Like,
facts,
stop it.
man. Third Ward leaned into the mic and turned on his quiet storm voice when he saw Nisha.
Oh man, get
Facts.
out of here, get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know,
Appreciate you,
light-skinned
Niche.
niggas
Appreciate it.
bipolar, you know what I'm saying? They can be mean one day, then they'll be cool the next day. Something weird about them. I
Oh
don't know.
shoot, we got shout out to, you know what I'm saying? We got my bro Rob here. Appreciate you, bro Rob, for being here. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you.
The Trump hater, my nigga bro Rob, what's happening, fam?
Yeah. Hey man, shout out man, Shot Town in the building, man. Shout out to Shot Town, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro Rob? Appreciate you for being here. You
Yeah.
know. Who we gotta jump there? Nobody. We good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate it, bro.
Let's troll no damn well if you're gonna call the police. She ain't jumping nobody. Stop.
Nah, hey, bro, we
Stop
be
the cap.
over here chilling, bro, Rob. We be, you know, having some good discussions. We be over here chilling, man. This ain't, you know, this ain't a toxic space, bro. So you're more than welcome to come over, bro, and kick it and chill and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
What's happening, Cool Jim? My
Yeah.
nigga Cool Jim in the building. What's happening, fam?
yeah, shout out to my brother Cool G in 87 in the building. What's going on, Cool G? It's been a minute, bro. I hope all is well with you, bro. It's been a minute since I seen you around. You know. Shout out to my brother. Also, I forgot. Shout out to Real Deal Financial in the building, man. Look, y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, learn about some real estate, getting your credit right, you know what I'm saying, getting your money right. Go holler at my brother, Real Deal Financial, man. He'll take care of you, you know what I'm saying?
The money
Who else?
up.
Is that everybody? That might be everybody, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's everybody. But shout out to everybody in the chat, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to let that out and, you know, just put that out there because, again, like, nigga, none of y'all niggas run shit over here. Y'all ain't contributing to shit. So, like, why the fuck would I care about what y'all think about how we run our shit? Like, period. That's just how I feel about the shit. Man, shout out to my brother, Afi Kingdom in the building, the Passport King. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate it.
Jet setting again over the holiday.
Man, you know what? You know how back in the day, remember that cartoon, Where is Carmen San Diego? I feel like they need to make a Where is Afi Kingdom cartoon because, like, every time I look up, that nigga be like somewhere across the world, halfway across the world. He either be 1 minute he in Colombia, next minute he here. I'm like, damn, bro, this nigga be everywhere. So, you know, shout out to Afi, man. You know what I'm saying? He be living his best life, traveling and shit, doing his thing, man. Shout out to Afi, for real.
And if I'm not mistaken, there is a traveling book in the collection.
Okay, yeah, man, yeah, facts, man. I might have to definitely cop that and you know, take a look at that. But shout out to Afi though. Shout out to Free Zone Lou. He said talking shit there. I mean, look, bro. You know, from time to time, I will talk some shit when need be. But you know, I just had to get that out there. So, you know, third turn into. Man, you know what? I'm about to time your ass out, Lassie. I'm about to time your ass out.
Show alone. We like her here.
Much respect. Nah, no problem, Afi. Anytime, bro. Anytime. So,
see, Third Ward, they like the dark skin energy you got out there. They don't like that light skin shit. They want that dark skin energy, man. You know,
I can't stand you motherfuckers.
That's what the ladies feeling in the chat. They like that, man. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
Right, we're gonna never know.
Yeah.
With that little dumbass crying,
right, all that crying and shit. Brandon and T always jumping me. They don't like that shit, man. They don't like that shit, man.
Oh, did y'all see on Instagram where they got like, so Maxwell did this show where he was scrubbing the ground and I don't know what he was doing with these hands, and so they said that's how light-skinned men shoot dice.
Oh, August Alcina ass nigga.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there.
Triple X said, I see Topaz got her hair done and now she don't know how to act. I get it. Everybody getting on T because she got her hair did, man.
Wait a minute, let me respond because Triple X, that is a misnomer. Okay, that sentence don't even make no sense. When I get my hair done, I know exactly how to act. Okay, I know that it's time to turn up on people like you and Bronzebird and Dusty and all y'all down there because what y'all really want to say is, oh, that's nice, but you can't. Your pride, let that pride go. Okay, pride cometh before a fall, Triple. Okay, now go ahead and say what your heart feels.
Now, Topaz, I gotta be honest though. Like when you were
Well,
showing
you
your
know,
natural hair,
nobody
you
asked
you,
you
you was
honest
kind
though.
of shy. You was real shy when you had your natural hair. And I love your natural hair. I think all the fellas love your natural hair. So all that energy you got right now, we want to see that with your natural beauty, your natural hair too.
No, because then y'all yell at me. Y'all don't yell at me when I got
No,
the
that's not true. That's not true. Black men love black women natural hair.
I cried. I cried in the car.
That's
Okay.
not true. That's not true. Anyways,
Yeah.
man, third one, you got it out of your chest. You got everything out, man.
Yeah, but I just want to say this. I definitely agree with BL. You know, when women do tend to get their hair done, they do tend to be acting brand new, which I ain't mad at them for doing so. But you know, like, okay, you got your hair done, but damn, like, shit, don't act like you don't know, nigga, just because you got your hair whipped and shit, you got your hair
It's like you're
pressed,
not
like.
brand new with a nigga. Don't act brand new.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, I want to address before we get into the topics, like, you know, it's funny that y'all always quick to point out, you know, light skinned niggas crying and, you know, whining all this shit. But I could have sworn that I seen my nigga BL crying on the panel once before, and nobody never said nothing to that nigga when he was crying. When he was crying, he had that ugly ass face, cry face on his face, and you know what I'm saying, looking like who did it and why. Nobody never said nothing to that nigga. But as soon as I, make a complaint about something, oh, I'm crying and stuff. But this nigga got a whole ugly ass face and was on the stream crying and shit. Nobody said nothing to that nigga. Like, come on, BL, stop it, bro. Like, don't be getting mad. Don't be getting mad. Cause man, y'all dog skin nigga, when y'all cry, boy, y'all some ugly ass motherfuckers when y'all be crying. You know what I'm saying? Like don't even try, bro. Here we go. Here we go.
That's how third look when he cry.
Oh my god.
I wish I was a dark skinned nigga with dreads looking ass nigga. Anyways, man, let's go on with the show, man. Let's get the show cracking, man.
Oh my god. Anyway, okay. So we're gonna go ahead get into it. So we're gonna get into the main topics of the day. We got some interesting topics for you guys today. So the first topic that I got,
Hold on, Pearson. What kind of topics?
we got some interesting topics that don't involve Topaz in the back, So, but anyway, so
Interesting.
Yeah, see?
I didn't say that. I said interesting. You can't hear. You need to hear in that. You know what? I think it's that old non-hearing that you got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it's probably because you live right next to that train that's in your
That
background.
damn train, that's what
You know
it is,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
sir.
that train fucked up your hearing.
That
You know what I'm
train
saying?
to shut third up.
That
so
train,
I
that train, that loud ass train, that loud ass train that fucked up your eardrums. T. We you know what? Everybody in the chat, donate to us today so we can go ahead and raise money and get Topaz a hearing aid for her old ass hearing.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty fucked up. But anyway, so
Shout out to my brother Sam I am. What's happening, Sam? What's going on, man?
what's going on, Sam? Man? Shout out to Love Wisdom in the building, aka the
Oh,
Five.
Lil Wilson, what's happening?
Yeah, aka the Five.
Hey, Lil Wilson, you gotta kind of rewind it. You might like third a little bit more, man. He was kind of sounding real dark skinnish. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go, bro.
Check it, bro out. He was going in.
Here y'all go.
Yeah.
Nisha's giving you a compliment too. She says, "I like that lip color, Topaz."
Thank you, Nisha. See, this is what happens when you have a bestie that can do makeup. I couldn't do that, but that was
Sam ain't shit. Hey, Topaz, the train was running. So Sam I am said, let's call the boys. Let's
stupid.
Man. Y'all ain't shit.
I want to let y'all know that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she on that Life Alert commercial. Help! I'm falling and I can't get up.
Oh, Brownsburg, come on, man. We're gonna be old one day too, man. Come on, man. That's enough on sis now. Leave sis alone now. That's enough.
Y'all ain't shit. But nah,
help! I can't get up.
Oh my god, y'all ain't shit. And well, watch how she ain't gonna cuss Brandon out, but she gonna cuss me out though. Like, you see, y'all see the favoritism that T have with BL compared to me.
Yeah, she always drop me. She always drop me.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
Welcome back, Love Angel. Appreciate you for being back. But oh my god, really, bro? Okay, this is what we doing, bro.
She ain't gonna take her for no dude look like this, man. She ain't gonna take her for third world cracker.
Oh man, not third world cracker. Wait, is that third world? I thought that was third world Caucasian. BL. I thought that's what it was. BL, you there? I thought that was third world Caucasian. I don't know. Anyway, oh my god, this nigga, you ain't shit. This nigga said third world
Peckerwood.
Oh my god, I can't stand your ass. Your ass ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
What we got for the show, man?
Okay, so first topic of the day. Okay, I'm gonna say some shit. Everybody in the chat, be honest. I think. Oh my God, the generator. You ain't shit. He said, yeah, he went
Oh,
from
you ain't
Albie
shit, the
Show to
generator.
DMX. Oh my God.
Facts. Hey, he ain't lying, man. He ain't lying. Where my dogs at? Woof.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God, you ain't shit. But anyway, so for this first topic, if people is honest, I think we've all been through a relationship that was like, we been through that one or at least two crazy relationships, right? Where, you kind of get up out of your normal element and, you stop being yourself and you kind of like start doing shit that you probably never did before. Would you agree with me on that, T? Have you ever been in that situation before?
Wait a minute, say it again. That what now?
Have you ever been in a situation before a relationship where like, it was kind of crazy and maybe even a little toxic and, you did some shit that you normally wouldn't do or you wasn't your normal self in said relationship at a particular time. You was doing shit that you probably never did before or wouldn't have done had you not been in that particular situation.
I've been there, but I ain't getting no support out of y'all asses. And y'all was making fun of me and shit. So
No, I'm not. No. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just asking you to be transparent with us because that's kind of what this next topic or this first topic is going to be about. But I just want to make sure that I'm not the only one because y'all niggas be making it seem like y'all relationship just so damn perfect and y'all never did no crazy shit or you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. So I just want but appreciate you for being honest. BL, what about you? I know you like dealing with them crazy years, baby mamas and shit. So. You got some crazy baby mama
let's
stories
troll
and shit.
Your baby mama. Dealing with your
Oh
baby
my
mama.
God,
Her crazy ass. Talking to me every damn day. But yeah, I deal with that.
Stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my brother Hog. What's going on, fam?
Yeah, shout out to Spiritual Logic, aka Hawk in the building. What's going on? Okay, well, like I said, needless to say, we done all been through some crazy relationships, a crazy situation in a relationship where,
Hold on. What about you?
What you okay? I ain't gonna even front, but I've been said that though. I've been said.
I never heard you. I didn't know you was stalking women. I didn't know you was doing that.
Oh my
Being
God,
toxic.
we not gonna do that. No, Third Wood is not stalk women. No, but I done been through some crazy relationships. I want to say at least, definitely two. You know what I'm saying? So, so we all done been there, bro. Whether niggas want to admit it to or not, we done all been there. You know what I'm saying? But this
speaking of toxic people, what's happening, Shatera? What's going on?
Oh yeah. Facts, man. Shatera is like my favorite.
Oh God, here goes Topaz.
Look, Shatera is like my favorite, like crazy, toxic shit starting family member. We love her to death, but it's like every time she come around, there's always some bullshit going on. But you still love her to death, though. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to
Nisha. I used to think that way, Nisha. I used to think if a girl call you like 30 times, she love you. Now the bitch is crazy. She's just crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, because but you're also there. So is it because Shatera showed up, or is it because you was already there?
You know what? Both of them. It's both of them. But anyway, but nah. So like I said, this first topic that we finna get into, if you in a crazy relationship or a tight relationship, it's just certain things you shouldn't be doing. And like I said, we all done been there, so I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but I think this is one situation that you would never see me get caught up in if I was in a crazy relationship. This is probably the one thing I wouldn't do because this could cost somebody their life, and luckily it didn't cost this person his life. So we're gonna get into that right now.
We are now hearing the urgent 911 call made by the guy.
Hold on, y'all. I got it. Hold on. There you go.
We are now hearing the urgent 911 call made by the guy clinging to the hood of a car as it speeds down a highway at 70 miles an hour.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, I'm on top of a speeding vehicle. Someone's trying to steal my car.
Okay, what's the address?
Address? Say what?
I don't even know where I'm at.
She's like, what's the address? I just told you I was on a driving car.
And this is what the crazy scene looked like from inside the car.
Get off of my car! Get off!
It was shot by the driver, Patricia Isidore, and that's her ex-boyfriend. You can see him hanging onto the windshield wiper with one hand and a cell phone in the other hand. For 19 terrifying miles down busy I-95 South near Miami, 22-year-old Junior Francis hung on for dear life.
He's swerving the car and I'm on top of the car.
Okay, sir, I'm letting them know, okay?
I really need help.
The drama started when the exes got into an argument over who was going to use the Mercedes sedan.
As I was getting ready to go and pick up my daughter, he hopped on top of my car. And I told him, get off the car, and he wouldn't get off the car.
The couple split up 8 months ago, but they're still trying to live together. They have a 5-year-old daughter. The viral video was taken by Daniel Maida on his cell phone.
I didn't know what to do or what to expect. I was so surprised.
Cops pulled the car over, and Patricia Isidore was charged with negligence and exposure to harm. She spoke to WSVN TV after being released on bond.
Did you ever think to yourself, you shouldn't be driving?
No.
Get off of my car! Get off!
He is not pressing charges against her, but she says that she may take a restraining order out on him.
So, yeah, if that doesn't show the perfect example of a toxic relationship, I don't know what does. And you know what? Shout out to Morena Reyes because she just came in the chat. And you know what? There was something, hold on, that she said. Where was that? Where is something that she said? It was something that she said that was in reference to this. She said something about this was here it is. She said, laugh my ass off. That's Toxic 5.0. You know what? I just want to say for that whole situation right there, I blame Scorpion Nation. I blame Topaz and Morena because, you know, they some toxic ass Scorpios. Only one I don't blame is Love Wisdom because she hella cool. You know what I'm saying? But I blame Topaz and I blame Morena for being some toxic Scorpios. It's their fault while that man was on the hood of that car. So, T, how do you feel about causing such foolishness, you know, on the highway? T, you there?
She's probably getting a snack.
Okay.
But have you ever had a? Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm here. So we got a cash app from Rob B. And
shout out to Rob B in the building. What's going on, Rob B?
So
Appreciate
no, she didn't put a message. So we just got a cash
app.
You can play the Shawty Low video. We don't want to hear that.
Right. Like, come on, third.
Shout out to Rob B for the cash app. We appreciate the love support. Let's get it.
Let's make some cash. Ooh, 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 yeah. Yeah. Let's make some cash. Yeah. I said, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, let's make some cash. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Shout out to Rob B once again for the cash app. We appreciate the love and support. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Brandon for that money dance, man. Every time people hit that cash app, you know what I'm saying? You be getting that money dance. But anyway, yeah, you know. But anyway, T. But
every time you play, I be thinking you say, "Naked L, can you do something for me?" That's every time you play. That's all I think
about. But T, you really need to take accountability and responsibility for, you know, causing a nigga to jump on top of a car on the freeway, you know, where he could have killed himself. Like, why you got to be so toxic, T? Why you and Morena got to be so damn toxic?
I mean, like, I feel like that's not really a question for me. I feel like you need to take that up with your higher power because no matter what I say, if I was to tell you right now, hand over your entire bank account, you gonna do it or not? No, so whatever.
Wait. What the hell what the hell my bank account got to do with you being toxic? What does my bank account have to do with you being toxic? One does not go with the other.
Because it's interesting how men can pick and choose when they so easily led. Okay, I did something and now you jumping on top of a car. But if I was to pull the car over and say, okay, hand me your entire bank account, he'd be like, well, no, I can't do that. So he got on that car because that's what he wanted to do. Okay, I didn't have shit to do with that.
Okay, well, shout out to Shatir. She said, Brandon, I done told you if that girl say she taking the car, you can't stop her. Shatir,
listen, you ain't gonna take my car to go see another nigga. Hell no. That's my will.
Brandon say Shatir, but she was trying to see another nigga. Yeah, exactly. They arguing over the car, you know, and yeah, I know the only reason why they arguing over the car because it's a Benz. Like, let's just keep it a buck. If that was like a bucket or a beat up ass car, that nigga wouldn't give two fucks about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. It was
I
pretty
doubt that. I doubt that. I think
epic.
it
It's
could be
pretty
any
epic,
car. They would have
Lovelace.
been fighting over any car. Could have been a
But here's
Buckley,
what I don't
whatever.
understand. They say in the video they just broke up, but they trying to, or they been separated, but they trying to still live together. How you trying to live with somebody that you separated? Like I don't get that. Like how does that work, or like make that make sense to me?
I don't know, because to me that would feel like nails on a chalkboard that are also scratching me. I would like that would be the most aversive shit. I could not do it. If we broke up, I want you over there. I don't want you over here. I don't want to have to listen to you assuming everything I'm saying is about your ass. I don't want to have to do a lot of extra work for me to ignore you. Like just fucking no. I'm not gonna do it. So that's my view.
I mean, like the nigga was literally like just camped out on top of the hood while she was on the freeway. Like like that nigga, I don't know, man. That nigga must be like a daredevil, like Evil Knievel or some shit. Cause man, it couldn't have been me I would have been scared like a motherfucker. I would have been scared that.
But that's just not good decision making, because okay, so what is you being on top of the car gonna do though? I don't understand.
By the way, by the way,
that's not the answer.
By the way, I totally agree with the generous comment. He says that happens when you're in Scorpio season. Shit gets very weird and crazy. Yeah, I totally agree.
We ain't got shit to do. Look, y'all be making decisions. All right, we ain't do that. That's y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have y'all ever seen this video where it was one chick, she was holding on to a baby while on top of a car? Y'all see that before?
I seen that too, and
yeah,
I'm
I saw that.
Why?
That's crazy. That's crazy. How you gonna put your child in danger?
Yeah, that's even worse because that baby didn't choose to be in danger. Like,
yeah, I agree with Nisha. She says that's true. They're both not mentally well. I guess she said mentally clearly. Yeah, that's facts. Facts. Yeah, she said.
What's the craziest thing you done for love though? What's the craziest thing y'all done for love? I ain't never done nothing like that. I probably let me see what I did. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about mine. Okay. Do y'all think of something?
I mean, I got one. I mean, but shit, I better not be the only one that say something about it. All right, I'll tell y'all mine. So it was an argument one time I had in a relationship that I used to be in, and it got pretty bad, and like I made like I punched like a big ass dent in the wall because I was like pissed off about an argument that we had. I was like this big ass dent in the wall, and that shit fucked my head up too for a little bit. Like my knuckles was fucked up, all that shit out, and like you could see like it was a dent in the wall, bro. That shit crazy.
Anger management. I think I used to do this thing with this one chick to piss off a little bit. Like she don't do something. If she don't do something I want her to do, I'll walk off and act like I'm leaving. I'm finna go to my mama's house. So she used to follow me, but one day she just got tired of it. I had to walk from Granite City all the way to St. Louis. If you know Granite City, that's a whole nother town, another city. So I had to cross the Mississippi River and walk all the way home. I thought she was gonna follow me, but she didn't this time. So.
Wait a minute. You was like the little kids that get the little backpack and they put like a stuffed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I run away from his ass, and then
the bitch said, "I ain't finna chase this nigga no more."
Wait, shout out. So wait, so she basically made you truck it, bro? She made you truck it on your feet, bro?
No, he made himself.
Man, I'll walk.
Oh, he walked himself. Oh, he walked himself. Okay. I'm about to say, like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
She used to follow me and come get me, but this time, now she wasn't having it. That's why I said I gotta get my own place. I ain't finna live with no bitch no more. I mean, no lady no more. I can't do it no more.
Wait. So, Brandon, if she followed you all them other times and you was expecting her to, when she didn't, you were supposed to go back and be like, I thought you was gonna follow me.
No, my ego kicked in. My pride kicked in. Like, bitch, well, fuck it. You ain't gonna do that. All right, fuck that shit, man.
So you lost that relationship. You could probably be with her right now with 3 big head ass, tall, long ass black kids, and you don't got that because of your pride right now.
Oh my god, y'all ain't shit. But I want to give a shout out to Rissa.
Wait a minute. Statera said I didn't jump on no car.
Wait. Hold on, I was gonna get to that.
But I did cut a motherfucker. Look, don't judge me. What the hell, Statera? Come on, I'm judging you. What you cutting a nigga for, man?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to it now.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. But I just want to give a shout out to Rissa Rose, MT. Appreciate you for being here.
Rissa Rose, what's happening?
What you up here picking at? What you looking at? Let us know what you looking at. But anyway, before we get to the Shatera comment, let me say this. Shout out to my anger management medication. He said that den in the wall incident was before my time. Yeah, this is true. This is true facts. Before, when I punched that den in the wall, this is before I got on anger management medication. So, I was a different person back then. Don't judge me. Like Shatira said, don't judge me. But anyway, I didn't jump no car, but I did cut a motherfucker. Look, don't judge me. Damn, Shatira, you a violent motherfucker then. You know what? You belong in no more because you violent just like them. She belong in no more, Bill. Like,
I remember I had another chick, right? I was about to leave and get in my car, but she didn't poke a hole in my damn tire.
Well, hold
so
on,
I can go.
Before you start, I want you to be able to finish your entire story, and I'm going mute after the following. Third, so you know how you said that, like you brought up Nummo that nobody was talking about, then it was silence, and then Brandon just went on with his damn story and nobody gave a fuck. Take that as like
get your ass in the bag. Anyway.
Okay,
yes, the younger the younger me did have anger management. I did punch a hole in the wall. So yes, but that was a long time ago. That was way, way, way long time ago. Don't judge me. But anyway, BL, you got it.
Yeah, I was just saying, chick had poke a hole in my tire. I made her go get a whole new tire and put it on there too. Yep, Joe did. I ain't got no shame on it too.
And that nigga Brandon was like, motherfucker, you gonna put this goddamn new tire on my shit, goddamn it. Like, that nigga ready gonna play with her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so T, we gotta hear yours because you trying to hold out, trying to be slick and shit, being all extra quiet over there, like your ass ain't.
Who you didn't shout at? Who you didn't shout at in the stab, T? Who you
shot at? Who you shot at? Like we need to know.
I mean, okay, so I don't know if I would qualify this for crazy for love. It was back in the day, I used to have a bit of an anger problem, and I really, really, really hate when people try to play with my intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like liars, right? So he came over, he was sitting next to me, somebody texted him, and
jealous mode. Sound like jealous mode finna come out. But anyway, continue.
Let her finish. Hold on, let her finish.
Hold on, I'm getting there, right? So I caught a quick glance because I'm guessing he wasn't expecting no text, and I saw the name pop up before he tried to hear up and flip the phone over. And so I was like, yeah, so we good? You want to finish watching the movie? And he was like, no, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go respond, right? So I ain't say nothing. I pretend like I ain't know. This nigga gonna tell me that like he didn't want to have to bring this up to me, that he had been that he also sells drugs on the side of his regular job and that he got to go serve a customer. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I followed him, and then we got there and I hopped out the car. I was like, bitch, that don't look like no motherfucking drug addict to me. And so then we started fighting.
Oh my god! Wait. So you followed behind a nigga to go while he went to go serve somebody. You followed behind him while he went to go serve somebody.
He was lying. Okay, and I knew he was lying. So that's why I ain't say nothing. I hate for people to play with my intelligence. And I had caught him in lies before, and every time I want to break up, he was like, "Well, no, I'm just blah 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 whatever." Because I can't even remember what he used to say.
Well, let me get his PSA.
He was lying, and I followed him so I could bust his ass in front of the girl. So now, nigga. Okay, now I caught you, so we good. There ain't no more. I'm not cheating. You just, like you just nervous or you just insecure or whatever. No, nigga, I got the proof. I'm looking at the bench right now. Shit, and shit out of bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just that's a pronoun in that sentence.
Anyway, so let me say this. So to all the fellow hustlers out there that listen to our channel that that's a part of Triple T Nation, which is Thirst Trap Topaz Nation. Who got an infinity for Topaz and wishing upon a star and hoping maybe one day they can have a fair shot with Topaz. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you can't do no dirt around T. You can't be slanging and serving customers and junkies around Topaz because she will follow your ass and she'll fuck around and make the spy hide and probably more than likely get you caught up and get you indicted.
He wasn't an actual drug dealer. First of all, drug dealers do not be like, I do this on the side like a hobby, bitch. That's not even the right type of way to describe what it is you're doing.
So
there was no
PSA to all the hustlers out there. When you go on a date with Topaz, make sure all your work is sold. Make sure you didn't sold all your drugs for the day because she will come follow your ass outside to serve whoever you serving and she'll fuck it up for everybody. She'll get everybody indicted. Just letting y'all know.
I would not do that to somebody that actually did it. I would just get
Oh my God, these niggas, oh my God, our chat ain't shit. Shatira stab victim. Somebody call my nurse. Oh my God, y'all ain't shit.
Hell no, Shatira.
Shatira, look what you to call Shatira. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all ain't shit. I can't stand y'all motherfuckers. Shout out to my St. Louis brother Ron 314 in the building. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for being here.
Hey, Ron, you from St. Louis, so I don't know if you ever been to Granite City, but I was telling the story how I walked from Granite City from this chick house from Granite City to St. Louis just to some petty shit. I thought she was gonna come back and get me, but she didn't. So I had to walk all the way from Granite to St. Louis, man. That was like an hour walk.
Brandon, since then, have you ever stormed out on another woman?
Hell no, because I've been having the car ever since. That was back in my low value days. That was my low value days. Low value L back in the day.
Oh man, that is funny.
I don't, you know what? It could be Gigi or it could be Darflo. Ain't no telling who it is, but whoever that is, that's funny as hell.
I saw Darflo in here earlier, so I feel like that's him.
Yeah.
Because Gigi been chilling.
I let Rob respond to you. He said, "What you tripping? You talking about you, Brandon?"
Hey man, I thought she was gonna come get me, but you know how nigga egos is. You know, so that bitch gonna come get me, but she didn't.
So how long? So question: how long was that? What was it? 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was an hour. It was a goddamn hour. It was an hour.
Damn,
I used to live on Stream and Lead.
Okay, I don't know that's it.
Bridge. Ron probably know.
Yeah, damn, bro, that boy was trucking it. That boy walking a long time. Boy got him a good little exercise in, huh? That boy got a stroll on. Everybody get stroll on.
She came to my house the next morning, and I got back in the car with her. Went back.
Wait. So you saying sipping L? You was on your sipping L shit?
Right.
Man.
But Brandon, if you needed to walk an hour to get away from her, why would you get in the truck? Like, why would you go back?
Hey, look, everybody, look. We didn't already said earlier. Everybody did some crazy shit in a relationship at one point.
This is a real question. I'm not gonna like blame him. I'm asking, like, what was it? What was the thing that had you hooked?
The WAP. That's all I'm saying.
Really? So you know what?
Yeah, man.
Honesty. Like, I just want.
Hey, look. I'm telling you. Look. That fire as good as WAP. I had you doing some crazy, strange shit. Like it will. I ain't gonna even front it. It sure will. It sure will fucking have you busting holes in the walls, walking, 1,000 miles, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll have you doing some shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, it'll have you, you know what I'm saying, running behind your drug dealing ass nigga while you trying to serve a customer, you know what I'm saying? So
nigga was not, okay, that nigga don't know the first thing about selling no motherfucking drug. He was lying. He obviously was lying. That's why I went.
Whoa.
So my question is, did you stay with him though, T? Did you stay with him?
No, like that's what I did.
Don't lie.
She did.
No, listen, here's the thing. That's why I said I don't know if it counts as crazy for love, because I wanted out. And he would always try to make everybody tell me I was being mean to him or that I'm jumping to conclusions, I'm insecure, all this other shit. So that's why, because I was like, nigga, you got me fucked up. How you gonna deny this one? And she don't look like
Brian, this is way before the Uber days. That was back in like 2014, 15.
Yeah, I was just about to say, was Uber even around back then? Shit, I doubt it. Shit, you said like that was like what, mid 2000s?
I didn't even have a credit card, debit card on me, anyways. If I did want one.
But here's what I don't understand, T. Here's what I'm confused about, Tope. So you said he didn't know the first thing about selling drugs, and you know what? That may actually be true. You may not be lying about that, right? I believe you. But my question is, like, what the hell does nuns know about selling drugs? I mean, you claim to be this sanctified, holified nun, so what would you know about selling drugs? Like, that's something that you're not supposed to be knowing about. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell does a nun know about? Only thing nuns should be knowing about is being on their knees, praying with their hands up, to the Most High, praying and, asking for forgiveness and trying to repent for their sins. But nuns should know nothing about moving bricks and chopping rocks and selling dimes and nicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that all about? Yeah, new face, drug mode, yeah.
Okay, well, if y'all shut the fuck up, I can explain why I know. Okay. So first of all, when I pray to the Lord, who is the ruler of all, okay, I don't only pray for forgiveness. I also pray for discernment. And sometimes he lets me in on things to where I can know things that other people don't, okay? So mind your business. That is between me and the Lord, and your nosy ass need to see your way out of it, okay? Second of all, right, I pay attention. I walk through the belly of the beast, and if I don't know what drug dealing entails, how am I going to convince a drug dealer that there is a better way through the Lord? Okay, so I need to know my audience. So I like to know things. Mind your business. With your big ass head, I would think you would understand the importance of filling it up with knowledge instead of pride. But
Get your ass out of here. Oh, and BL. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, who is this?
No.
The chick?
I want to because I got to introduce Ryan to somebody real quick. He don't know nothing about low value L's, so he was asking. I should have got a cab, but nah, man, I was broke back in the days, man. I didn't have shit. So,
Hey, look what your boy. Look what your boy Ron said. He said, "I'm in KC right now to see my Chiefs beat the brakes off the Lambs tomorrow."
Okay. Oh, the Rams. Damn.
Yeah. He said the Lambs. hey, Ron, enjoy the game though, bro. I bet you that's gonna be a fun ass game to watch. So enjoy that shit. And Shatira says, "My bad. I'm sorry. Forgive me, and I appreciate you not pressing charges." What kind of apology is that?
And Shatira, I gotta ask you. You said the dude provoked you. What did he say? Stab me? Yeah, I bet you ain't gonna stab me. So you just sliced him up a little bit.
They say that.
So a woman can tell me, "You ain't gonna hit me. You ain't gonna hit me, bitch." Pop
you know what?
And y'all do. So
you know what? I got love for Shatira, but now that I know that she just be randomly stabbing niggas as soon as niggas piss her off or tell her no. Like, yeah, I don't know. You know, Shatira got me kind of scared now.
But third, that ain't random. You literally just said, "Get the fuck out." I hate y'all.
Oh my God, Topaz. Oh my God, hey, don't y'all let that girl out on me like that. She knew what it was when we met. You know what?
Hey, bro, I'm on your side, man. Hey, I know Topaz, man. She real toxic. I know, bro. I know. I'm glad you survived.
Raised ass nigga was not selling no damn drugs. Get the fuck out of here.
Let me put T right here, right next to her ex Pookie ass nigga. Let me put her right here next to her.
Hey, Topaz ex boy, what's your name, fam? What's your name? Because we're gonna start a little mini series called "Surviving Topaz" or "Surviving Numb Mode."
I wouldn't give a damn. Tell her how you barely made it out that bitch with your life, so the next nigga won't play with me.
Oh God!
Ron says Shatira definitely stabbed a few people before I can see it.
And she proud of it, Ryan, and she's smiling too. The crazy part, she's smiling while saying that in the chat, man.
No, that's not what her smile is. Her smile is, is being grateful that they didn't press charges. Like, he understood. So here's my thing: if he didn't press charges, that means he know why he was getting stabbed. And he understood it. He expected that. Because, y'all do that. Y'all do stupid shit. Know that something bad finna happen, but go do it anyway. Okay, so, yes, that's what that smile is.
Yeah. Y'all ain't shit. Said laugh a lot. Topaz his boyfriend. You got Ron laughing. And then Shatira says, I told him to leave me alone, but he kept on trying to walk up on me with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, shut the fuck up. Like, see.
Well, that's self-defense down. I'll give you that. If that's what happened. That's what happened, Shatira, allegedly.
Wait, so niggas get stabbed for apologizing? That's what we do now. We stabbing niggas for apologizing?
Let me explain this to y'all since y'all are men, right? Okay, so what happens with women is y'all be fully fucking knowing the shit that we don't want y'all to do, the shit that would hurt our feelings or make us upset, and y'all go do it anyway. And then you don't say nothing until you get caught. And then in other instances, I will have people will come, there will be witnesses and tell me this stuff, and everybody's story the same except for yours, which keep changing. And I know you lying. Okay, so then when it hits you in the face and you can't deny it no more, then that's when y'all finally get to the I'm sorry. The reason why you got stabbed is not because you were trying to apologize, but because you should have apologized a long ass time ago and you kept going with the dumb shit. And now you want to talk and I don't want to talk. And you saying I'm sorry now is pissing me off because you're not sorry.
And then who keeps on walking up to somebody with a weapon in their hands? I'm not finna walk up to no woman with no damn knife. I'm finna leave. Fuck it. You serious?
True that. I you know what? Y'all got a point with that one. I got to give it to y'all.
And you know what? And y'all love that grabbing arm shit. Like, so if I'm walking off and I'm like, I'm out of this shit, and then you grab my arm and I'm like, the momentum, I'm walking forward. Obviously, I'm gonna feel snatched because you stopped me from my momentum. So you grabbing people's arm and shit. You are supposed to turn around and swing with that. Otherwise, because I don't know if you grabbing my arm, I don't know what's gonna happen when I turn around. I don't know what you got.
Hey, fellas, listen. If your woman ever try to leave you, all you gotta do is say this. I guess you don't want this $40. She gonna turn right back. She coming right back. She coming right back, man. Trust me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, she Shatira for the record TV. At least I apologize though. She had to cut me up like that. Y'all females wild.
Oh man, what's happening, bro? What's going on? Shatira's ex-boyfriend? Damn, fam. Yeah, man, she did you wrong, fam. But why you keep walking up to her though, man? You gotta leave these women alone when they got that knife in their hand, man. Come on now.
To that nigga calling himself a victim. Nigga, you ain't no victim. You should say Shatira stab volunteer. That's what that is.
Volunteer. Not a volunteer. Y'all ain't shit. But anyway,
sacrifice, nigga. That's what that was.
Yeah, bro. What are the chances of her victim being in this chat, bro? What are the chances? But yeah,
Lopez
oh my god.
boyfriend, Satara boyfriend, everybody up in the chat.
Yeah, but ain't nobody put up here Brandon's last standoff. Ain't nobody put that shit in the chat. You thought.
Y'all was more serious. Y'all stabbing folks. I ain't
correction.
stabbing nobody. I was just walking.
No, correction. Brandon's last jump off. But anyway,
right.
So, I mean, did y'all want to add anything else, or did y'all just want to go to the next topic?
That's it. I think we spoke too much. We talked too much.
Now you gotta get out my business, Brandon, with these nosy ass.
Shout out to Zero.
Now we know that Third be punching holes in the walls, and now y'all know I'll be walking from bitches and being petty, and y'all know Topaz will follow you.
Hey, look, on some real shit, I'd never do that shit again, bro. That shit fucked my head and my knuckles up for good luck.
I bet it did. I bet you was crying too.
Yo, fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
You know what kills me about that situation, Third, is I had so my son's dad punched a hole in the wall one day. I will say, I did it on purpose.
Wait. I just got one question. So this son's father of yours that punched the hole in the wall, did he happen to be light skinned or dark skinned?
He was dark skinned.
Lying. Your ass lying like a motherfucker. You lying.
He punched a full hole through the wall, and I was like, "You gonna fix that shit wrong too?"
Well, you know what? I see. You know what? You can't just blame niggas punching the hole in the wall. You just can't blame it strictly on light skinned nigga nation. So you know what? I see this as just a nigga problem. This is a nigga thing.
A dent in the wall. Dark skinned man punch a hole in that bitch.
Get your ass up out of here.
And shout out to my bro Zero. He said, rest in peace to Jason David Frank, aka Tommy, the best Ranger from Power Rangers. Well, mine was the Black Ranger. I want to put that out there. But
I would agree with Zero. But yeah. Who the hell got that old ass, outdated ass 2000 T-Mobile ringtone?
Anyway, that ain't me this time. That's not me this time.
It must be Topaz with her outdated ass ringtone. Like, nigga, that ringtone was like 2001, 2002, nigga. I need you to update your shit. But anyway, so we're gonna go to the next topic. Now, this next topic, this was crazy. This is pretty clever and innovative, even though, they still ended up getting busted and caught, you know what I'm saying? But this is probably might have been the first time I've ever seen somebody do this. So, speaking about, when Topaz was talking about some nigga that she was, ex-Pookie drug dealing nigga she was dating, and she followed him outside to, watch him make a sale or whatever, or serve somebody. You know what I'm saying? Speaking about, drug dealing niggas, or just drugs in general. So we all know, I'm pretty sure within our lifetime we've seen different news stories and clips of motherfuckers trying to smuggle drugs each and any way that they can. People have come up with very clever ways to try to, sneak drugs into the country or into other countries. I think, we even seen recently, we did the whole vending machine thing, you know what I'm saying? With the weed and shit on the side of the house. That was definitely innovative and creative or whatever. But this next one right here, this might be the first time I think I've ever seen anybody do some shit like this. And shout out to Bronny Ellie in the building. I see you up here. Appreciate you for being here. But yeah, this might be the first time I think I've seen anyone ever try to smuggle drugs this type of way. If y'all have seen this before, let me know. But I've never seen this before. But we finna get into that right now, though.
It was a hairy situation. 2 women were arrested in Colombia Thursday for attempting to smuggle cocaine in their hair extensions, the Colombian Ministry of Defense said. The ladies, who used the extensions to create elaborate, puppy hairstyles, were busted at 2 separate airports in the South American country, the agency said. They were headed to Madrid, Spain, and were stopped after going through security when a body scan showed foreign objects were stashed in their hair, Colonel Carlos Alberto Potas said. The drugs were hidden in small, round black tubes and were strapped to the suspect's scalps underneath the extensions, images show. Authorities in Colombia proudly displayed the contraband they recovered alongside the hair extensions and the suspects in a series of images. In all, about 2 kilos of the powdery white drug were recovered.
This hair-raising attempt at concealing drugs was thwarted by authorities in Colombia. They say 2 women tried the same stunt at 2 different airports in the country and were both nabbed. Police say when both women went through airport security, scanners showed foreign objects hidden in their big hairstyles. Authorities say the women were detained and submitted to voluntary scanning, where the images showed irregularities. Video of one of those searches was made public. It shows when airport security officers discovered a vial hidden in the suspect's hair extensions. Its contents were tested on the spot, and police say it was determined to be cocaine. That's when further searching revealed more tubes strategically attached to the woman's head. Colombian police say they seized nearly 2 kilos of cocaine from the women, who were both bound for Madrid, Spain.
T, I want to get your take on this first. Since we all know your bald ass ain't got no hair and you be wearing number weed.
God damn,
What I'm saying? I want to let you get in on this first.
Topaz not bald headed, first of all. We all know she got long hair now.
Let me stop. T, what you got on this topic, dog? T, she over there. She back there planning something. I'm worried now. T,
hey, this happened in your motherfucking country, by the way, Colombia. Goddamn me, what's going on in your goddamn country?
Man, you know what? Leave my people alone. Goddamn, leave
your people alone.
Yeah, weaves by the kilo. By the kilos. You know what I'm saying?
Weaves by the kilo.
Yeah, cocaine weave looking ass. Yeah. But yeah, what you think about it though?
Hey man, I'm glad the police got them bitches, man, out there selling them dope, selling drugs out in their community. Nah, we don't need to be having that. Lock them up. I'm glad they found their weave. But I heard women, they ain't the worst place I seen women put the dope at. They put it between their legs too sometimes. So, they ain't the worst.
Well, we all know where most of them put it. They put it in that chocha. You know what I'm saying? You know what the chocha is, you know what I'm saying? That's where they put that's where they usually
in that box, in that juice box.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In the chocha and shit. But they got them little infrared scanners now, so you can't even put it like there or in another place. You know what I'm saying? But this might be the first time I've ever seen some body try to smuggle drugs through weed, like hair.
Oh no, I heard it. I heard this a bunch of times. This ain't the first time.
I never heard that before. This is new to me, but yeah, that was crazy though. And shout out to Relax His Life in a bit. Appreciate you for being here. Shatira say they dumb, wig raggedy as fuck. You got to check them out. Yeah, facts. Rest in peace to my ex-girlfriend Irene Carr. Oh yeah, Brandon just brought up not too long ago. Shout out to her.
So foreign women, they out there messing with Pookies and them. It ain't just American women.
Oh, get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
This hair out there selling dope for Pookie too out there too.
Yeah. Shout out to Levels. You said this hair raising case was started by authorities. Media B, Charlie. Yeah, hell yeah, they do. Third Ward, they was doing drugs to think they can get through TSA with that BS. Hey, look, I say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers actually do be trying, though, Saeed. They do be trying. And you know what? For the majority that do get caught, it might be a handful that actually make it through and get lucky. But yeah, majority ain't. Majority gonna get their ass caught up, and you know what I'm saying. They're gonna take your ass to the back, and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a federal crime, and your ass is out of there. So but yeah, what's going on in Medellin?
Said third, can I get 15 on pump 5? Let's try shit. You say you little A-Rab.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Love Wizard. She always be she the one that gave me nickname Habib and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember that, but remember she used to call me Habib. Yeah, she said, what's
Ron
going
said
on?
They would probably get 3 to 6 years. Spain isn't that hard on drugs.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's still some time though, but yeah, I mean, but you got a point. Yeah, they did it here in America. Their ass would be buried up under the jail. So, you know what I'm saying? Or under the prison. But Love Wisdom said, what's going on in Medellin there? You know what, Love Wisdom? I don't know. My people not from Medellin. They from Cali. They're from a place called Cali, Colombia, in Buenaventura. There's a place called Buenaventura, and there's a place called Cali. Those are where my people from, Colombia. But I don't know. I've never been to Medellin, so I couldn't tell you. But say, hey, Love Wisdom, God Minds, let's shout on deck. Not the Pookie and Ray Ray cartel. Yeah, facts.
Pookie and Ray Ray cartel.
Yeah. The ones that swallow the dope are the worst. You know what? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I heard of them too. They'll put the balloon. They put a balloon and swallow it, and you know what they do with the rest of in the toilet.
Yeah, they call them mules. Those are the mules. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, That handful is working. That handful is working for the government. Nah, Habib,
Third
yeah.
Ward, Columbia. Are you going to help clean up your nation?
Oh my God, you ain't shit. Wait, so you saying what's that acronym? Was it SYC? What was it? Save your
Save
community, black
yourself. Save your community, black man.
man. Yeah, it's SYCBM, save your community, black man.
Well, in
Save
your
your,
case, Mexican man. In your case.
you know what? Get your ass up out of here. Oh my God. Here we go. I knew her ass was back there doing something. I knew her ass there back there was doing some bullshit. But now it'll be SYCM Save Your Community or SYCCM Save Your Community Columbia, man. So that's what it'll be. But here we go, team bullshit. Here we go.
You asked what my bald head ass think about this. I just feel like, the only reason why I'm bald is because I shaved my scalp rather than having to listen to a nigga that make up a plan. Because the only reason why the woman was trying to smuggle drugs in is because you supposed to hit it big with dice, but don't nobody respect a nigga shooting dice like this.
Oh my God! Not Brandon soundbite on the back end of that damn video. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd rather be bald headed than to be following a nigga that's supposed to get us rich with this. Okay. Now, second of all, y'all know there's this thing on this like limited series on Netflix called Mule, and it's about this chick that was like she had got caught up in this kind of shit trying to smuggle drugs, listening to a nigga. So this is my problem with this. This was a dumbass plan from the beginning. If you've ever been on a plane, they could only pull this shit on women who've never been on a plane and who's never gone through TSA, because everybody would have known that shit was stupid.
This nigga Tory, that shit. He say, "Is that Maxwell?"
Yeah, that's Maxwell, but I feel like I've seen Third do that in real life, so I feel like y'all get the picture.
You know what? Y'all ain't shit. But nah, I mean, it was a stupid plan. Even though, like I told Brandon, it's the first time I've seen somebody try to smuggle drugs, through that instant or through that method. But I mean, overall, you think it was just a stupid thing to do, huh? T? Like it wasn't very properly planned out. It looked like to me.
It was dumb as hell because, okay, so like, here's the thing. If I was to try to have a smuggling ring, I would want to make sure that the drugs actually get onto the street where I need them to be to make my money. I feel like anything other than that is a failure. And this was a dumbass plan. And second of all, the women that, like, if you've ever wanted hair extensions through TSA, you know that they can pick up those little clips and now they got to like pat your head and shit. That's why I just wait till I get where I'm going. Because otherwise they're going to be able to see all of that kind of stuff. This was stupid. It was the stupidest shit ever. And then 2 kilos, am I mistaken, or is that a lot to put in little bitty?
No, that's a lot. No, 1 kilo. I don't know what the I don't know what the stipulations is now or what the law is now, but I remember back in the day when they first started hitting niggas with them heavy drug laws, like 1 kilo get you 10 years. So 2 kilos, that's 20 years right there, off rip. So,
but she wasn't by herself, right?
No, she was with somebody else. But like, shout out to Ron 314, like he said, because they were in Colombia trying to get to Spain. They probably might not. I mean, they'll serve some time, but they might not get 20 years. They might get like 6 to 10 or something like that. But still, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because I'm guessing that they each had a kilo in there. But like, just know how many of these little baby capsules, that they would have had to create, and you set that and you got this put in there intricately, and then you still got caught because it was stupid.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It like I said, it definitely wasn't thoroughly planned out. You know what I'm saying? But you're taking a risk either way. You know what I'm saying? You're taking a risk either way. Because like I said, you can't hide nothing from TSA. You could try to put it. Woman could try to put it in her juice box. She could try to put it, on her inside of her back end. Once you walk through that little infrared machine, they gonna see everything. So you can't really get away with much. You just gotta pray and hope that maybe the machine fuck up that day, or it's a function or error. But other than that, you playing with your life. You're gambling at that point. So
wait a minute, they must not have had the dogs in the airport on that day, because they would be able to sniff specifically for cocaine. So
yeah, I mean, sometimes they be in there, sometimes they don't. But like I said, even if you do get past the dogs, as soon as you walk through that, the detector or the little fucking infrared machine, like it's gonna see everything that's in there, even if you got some in your body. Like that's how they able to see when people try to, the drug mules, they try to swallow it in them balloons and they try to carry it in their stomach. They still able to see that shit, you know what I'm saying, through the infrared. So, you can't get away with that shit. They needed a risk management advisor. Yeah, facts.
Yes, because I'm just saying, like, I would have been in that meeting, but like, this is the dumbest plan I have. Either of you niggas ever been on an airplane?
I agree. I agree. Stitch said they would have came out better just trying to get across on the call. And Love was you ain't shit for this. He said, "Teach us third war, Ochoa Escobar." You ain't shit. Hey man, shout out to my people, man. Shout out to my people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anything else y'all want to say on this, BL? Did you want to add more to it or what? Oh my God, here we go. This nigga here.
Yeah, Holmes. I got a kilo right now, Holmes.
Oh man,
you know how y'all talk. Y'all know how third ward Escobar talk. Yeah, Holmes.
Say, Holmes, I got like about 2 kilos on me right now, Holmes. I'm gonna drop it off at the spot. Essay.
That was
talking about.
Third. That was very. I for one am thoroughly convinced.
Oh my God, you ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. But anyway,
Why you got them girls putting dope in their weed, man?
Exactly.
Oh my God. You ain't shit.
Hey, you should have heard him earlier, Topaz. I never heard of nothing like this. Like cap. Stop the cap, nigga.
Wait a minute. First of all, I would be remiss in my pettiness if I didn't bring up the fact that like this shit wouldn't happen if people other than black didn't wear extensions, because y'all like to make it like it's just us. They had extensions to put something in. And I will say that black women would have never signed on for stapling coke in our extensions. Okay. So I'm just saying.
Put a comment back up. Put a comment back up. All my friends is a low rider.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
It's no the low rider, but I get where y'all coming from with this.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, we don't be knowing.
I was reading a comment.
When English ain't your first language, we don't know it. The verbs do kind of sound the same.
The Cartel family.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
Man, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. I blame T for that uploading that damn stupid ass clip.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't shit. But anyway, all right, we're gonna go to the next topic, y'all. We're going to the next topic. By the way, BL, if you want to, you can once we start this next topic, if you want to drop the link for anybody to come up, you can. You know what I'm saying?
Gracias.
Oh my God, I'm sick of y'all. Love Wisdom says that was my show though. Y'all ain't shit.
He was quite funny.
Look, I got Morena laughing, cracking up. You got.
I'll be honest, I never found him or Carlos Mencia funny. I don't find Mexicans funny like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it real. You know, it was my show. My show was the Jamie Foxx show. That was my show.
I was slipping, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know no better.
Exactly. They weed wasn't. Satira says exactly. They weed wasn't even laying down. Right? They look suspicious as fuck.
Right, like that shit is stupid. But okay.
Yeah, fact. Torian says Naked L nickname is Mystique with all this with all these shape shiftings he be doing. Yeah, facts. Hell yeah. But yeah, so okay, we're gonna go to the next topic. Like I said, BL, if you want to drop the link once I pull the video up, you can. She says Carlos Mencia stole jokes. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about that too, Love with some facts. Yep. I think that's why his show was canceled, trying to be like Dave Chappelle. They didn't work.
Not the Bad Weaves Diary, Shatira. And Morena says the mother-in-law was funny.
Weave Diary.
she was funny in a like she wouldn't play that bullshit with me type of way, but it's funny when she do it to other people.
Shout out to Classic Lights in the building. Appreciate you for being here. This is his first time over here. This might be his first time coming over here. Appreciate it. But yeah, so like I said, BF, you want to drop the link when I get this started. So for this next topic, man, we got some more bad news. We got another mass shooting, and at a place where you would at least expect it to be one of people's favorite grocery stores. So we're going to get into that right now.
It has happened again. This time, the terror rang out inside a Walmart store in Chesapeake, Virginia. An all too familiar scene playing out across this country. Another community now reeling on the eve of Thanksgiving. Authorities say a gunman armed with a handgun walked into the store and opened fire, killing 6 people before killing himself. 1 victim was found at the front of the store. At least 2 victims found dead in the break room. The gunman is said to be a store manager. Police arrived just 2 minutes after the first 911 call and entered the store 2 minutes later. Walmart has identified Andre Bing as the suspected shooter. We're now hearing from a survivor who'd only worked at the store for 2 months and claims that she was told he had problems with coworkers. The shooting at Walmart comes on the heels of the mass nightclub shooting in Colorado Springs, where 5 people were killed, and the deadly shooting at the University of Virginia, where 3 members of the football team lost their lives 10 days ago. There have been more than 600 mass shootings in the U.S. this year, averaging more than 1 mass shooting a day. ABC's Jay O'Brien leads us off tonight from Chesapeake.
Tonight, the chilling survivor's account of the moment a Walmart store manager opened fire, killing 6 people just 2 days before Thanksgiving. Brianna Tyler, who works at the store, tells me the gunman, identified as 31-year-old Andre Bing, fired into a break room during a staff meeting at the start of the overnight shift.
Did he say anything?
No, he said nothing at all.
Just started shooting?
He just started shooting. He did not say a word. He didn't look at anyone specific. He didn't point. He literally just put the gun up and just started shooting aimlessly at anything and everything that was moving in the room.
A bullet whizzing by her.
It just missed you?
Yeah, it had just missed me. Yes, it did. Mm-hmm.
Couple inches in the other direction?
Yeah, couple of inches.
Brianna, only on the job at Walmart 2 months, thought it all might be a drill.
I froze. I just stood there, not realizing what was going on. I'm looking at everybody drop down on the floor.
But then she realized what was happening.
The moment I looked over at my friend, and she was slumped over, her eyes were closed, and there was blood just gushing out of her neck. That's when it kicked in for me, and I was like, oh, this is real. I was like, I have to run. And that's literally all I thought of. And he went in one direction, and I just went in the other, and I was just praying the entire time I was running was, I hope he's not behind me.
Brianna says the gunman then moved into the store, still shooting.
Responded to District 402, 1521 Sam Circle at the Walmart for a gunshot wound.
Police say when they arrived minutes later, the gunman had already taken his own life. Tonight, the city releasing the names and faces of 5 of his victims: Lorenzo Gamble, Brian Pendleton, Kelly Pyle, Randall Blevins, and Tanika Johnson. A 6th victim has not yet been publicly identified because he was only 16 years old. In the hospital tonight, 7 people now recovering. One of them, 24-year-old Jalen Jones, another Walmart employee. His mother describing his escape.
He thought he was going to die. It was a moment where he just had, you have blackouts and you feel like you're just leaving, but he just kept going.
Authorities say the gunman was armed with a handgun and several magazines of ammunition. In a statement, Walmart said Bing had worked for the company since 2010.
This is a horrendous event. It's a horrendous, senseless act of violence.
And tonight, these somber words from President Biden. There are now even more tables across the country that will have empty seats this Thanksgiving. There are now more families who know the worst kind of loss and pain imaginable.
Just unbearable pain. Jay O'Brien joins us now from Chesapeake, Virginia. Jay, any word about a possible motive?
Lindsay, that's the question hanging over investigators here tonight. What could have led to this? Brianna Tyler describes that manager, Andre Bing, as the kind of boss that employees had to watch out for, someone who often clashed with coworkers, someone that employees didn't go up to speak to unless they had to. But she says she never expected him to do something like this.
Okay. We back. Yeah. So, as you can see, we had another shooting in Chesapeake, Virginia, in Walmart. I think it was a manager that did it, and like I said, he didn't see it coming. And he just randomly did it out of nowhere. But I want to hear y'all take on it first, and then I guess I give my take on it.
Man,
but shout out to the panelists though. Shout out to Real Deal, Kid Gravity. Shout out to Queen Unicorn. What's going on with y'all?
Man, when it comes to sorry about cutting you off, but when it comes to the situation at this point, I literally mentioned in the space of the Armed Securities Act, we need armed securities in all these landmarks, situations of Walmart, Target, community sections. And when it comes to the situation at hand, it happened in the break room. We need pat downs. We need the managers to have mental health evaluations. Certain people need to have mental health evaluations. And unfortunately, I'm not encouraging this, but when it comes to mass layoffs, situations of people going postal like this is going to happen even more. Rest in peace to the people. But when it comes to situations at hand, they talk about gun control. If we can get gun control successfully and don't have it where illegal guns can come through in the mix where the bad people still get the guns, then I wouldn't be having a problem with that. But, gun control is pretty much like a deaf ear. Neither sides of the aisle when it comes to politics want to be able to address that. But I believe we should have an Armed Securities Act, a pat down, mental health evaluations, all across the board on the table if we're talking about solution based. But I'm done.
You tell me every time I go to work, I got to get pat down. Oh hell no, man!
Pat down, cut. Yeah, Brandon L.
You just let me have my piece. Y'all have your gun. I have my gun. We all good.
Hey, wait, hold on real quick. We got a first time on the panel. I just want to make sure that this is him. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure. So shout out to Classic Lights. Hey, this you, bro?
How you doing, sir?
Okay. Hey, appreciate you for being I know it's your first time coming through. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let Real Deal finish up, and then whoever want to go after that, y'all got it. But
and I don't want to. I'm not talking about my turn. I just want to address what Real Deal said. But
y'all got it.
Cause I know I said something that's gonna piss people off, but yeah, we need to pat down the Armed Securities Act. Cause I was talking about that in this space in 2019. Hell, if I had the chance to get to the White House in 2020, I would have brought that to the table on both candidates. We need an Armed Securities Act. We need to make sure that our babies and our schools are secured. Pat downs, metal detectors, something.
Okay, so let me say this, right? So I was looking up this story, and so apparently he bought the gun a couple of hours earlier that day, very legally. So he wouldn't have been caught in that, is the thing. And so I get what you're saying, and I'm not opposed to it. The thing is, I just don't see that being successful because we're not getting to the root of the problem. Because if they can't buy a gun, the whole reason why guns were even invented is because I'm guessing they couldn't get their hands on something that was invented before that. So they're going to find a different, if your goal is, he left a death note that day about how he's sorry, he felt like he was being led by the devil, blah, 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 a lot of other stuff. But the point is, that if we don't get to the core of what would make him feel like he deserves to take people out because of whatever his personal reasons are, then he's going to fashion some other type of weapon. It just won't be guns.
But when it comes to like a nationwide gun control, like Biden has been touting nationwide gun control, and we all know that the regular citizens are not going to have guns, but them killers, them drillers, and them Georgia backwood rednecks is still going to have them guns. So, it's kind of like, homie, pick your poison. But if we're talking about a situation where we can all keep like Virginia, mind you, people in Virginia is strapped up. That's why I'm surprised that nobody didn't pop at his black ass. This ain't California. This ain't New York.
That shit would have never happened in Texas. I can tell you that right now.
I'm telling you, man. But when it comes to like the final segments that I do want to point, if we can't get an Armed Securities Act, or if we can't get three buff Bollock brothers, three buff Bollock brothers that have, two of them things with them, or AR himself, if we can't do the pat downs, because it seems like we can't give the head manager a pistol when it's not somebody inside of the Walmart that's doing the shooting, But
I want to get
I'm done.
I want to get Queen Unicorn in here. Then we're gonna go Kid Gravity. Then we're gonna go to Classic Lights. So Queen, what you got on it? Appreciate you for pulling up.
Oh no, I had to. I can't type in the chat.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My comments keep disappearing, so I guess I'm blocked.
Nah, you shouldn't be.
I thought I did.
Let me check. I'm gonna go look at it. Anyway, I'm gonna look at it. But yeah, go ahead. I got you though.
So this is sad, and mental illness is something that is really need to be looked at and examined in this country. But the issue that's gonna affect everybody directly is gun control and what to do about it. Because criminals don't follow laws.
Right.
So getting rid of the guns leaves citizens open to criminal behavior. But now any and everybody can get a gun in most states. So it's even the crazy people. So it's like, what is a good solution? Because people been having this gun control argument for years, and I don't see a good solution. I think it's all or nothing. Either you open it up so everybody and their mama can get it, and it's the wild, wild west out this motherfucker, or you
Yeah.
take it away.
She said the Wild Wild West on your John Dillinger shit, on your Marshall Dillon, John Wayne type shit.
I'm just saying. Because a lot of states pass open carry. I ain't never. I mean, you could. I've been in states where people can open carry, but like this many states, it just felt like we just going back in time. Even with all this good technology, we going backwards. It's crazy.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okay, we got Kid Gravity next. You want to say something real quick, BL?
I was gonna say, yeah, pass it to Kid.
Yeah, Kid Gravity. We gonna go next, and then we gonna get Classic. But you got it, Kid Gravity. What you want to say on it? You there, Kid Gravity? You there? I don't know. Maybe he stepped away. All right, Classic. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, there you go, Kid Gravity. What you want to say on this topic?
Leave people alone. Stop. You gotta understand, in this day and age, people are not as mentally tough as they used to be. Any little thing is gonna set them off. And apparently, from what I read, this guy has just he's been trying to do his thing, but people have just been messing with him. So I need people to realize that you don't know who these people are. Yeah, everybody want to be buddy. I get that, but you don't know what people are going through. So just leave people alone at that point. Don't start messing with people because you don't know how they're going to respond to it. And unfortunately, this is the response that he gave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's all you want to say. Damn, kind of, my boy got straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point. All right. Wait, you want to say something else? Get Gravity or what?
Nah, go ahead.
All right. Appreciate it. So, last but not least, we got first time up here, Classic Lights. What you got on it, bro? Have you heard about this topic, and what's your thoughts on it? You there, Classic? There you go. Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I take on the whole.
You kind of sound like you far away from the mic, bro. I don't know. You kind of sound like you far away or something.
Better now.
Okay, you good. Yeah, go ahead.
My take on the whole thing is, as far as gun control, that's not the answer. As far as putting mental illness on the whole thing, that's what the liberals want. I'm not sure if any of y'all people are liberals, but that's what they want. They want you to agree with them so they can strip us of our Second Amendment. Yes, a lot of these.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these missions, these people going in and shooting multiple people. I can't say for a fact, but I believe it's all higher up related. There's a show called Person of Interest, and it's a guy on one of the episodes. He was dying of cancer, and the big government came along and say, "Hey, since you dying anyways, I'm gonna give you your family a certain amount of money. You go commit this crime for us and off yourself in the end." But I'm not saying that's what it is. But as far as the shooting, the shooting going on in Virginia, what happened in Virginia, yeah, they should have well-armed security. Shit, I thought Virginia is one of the gun-toting states.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a gun-toting state. That's why I kind of look at it like, damn, we didn't have one of them rednecks or one of them hood-ass niggas in the bitch with his thing with him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why if you are an employee, always have the first thing, keep your head on the swivel. If you can, keep your back to the wall. Pay attention to those that's not acting like they should be acting, but don't be obvious with it. But yeah, I'm just here to listen and talk with y'all.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah,
Shout out to that man. Shout out to that man.
If you want to go after me, that's fine. My thing is I don't understand how like people be in positions of like authority, being a supervisor, manager, whatever, and they have these underlying mental health issues or just being as crazy as motherfuckers, and they still get like the position. I kind of feel like these employers don't do enough digging into people's personal lives to see like what's going on now. If you don't have like a trail of you doing some crazy shit or whatever, and it was like your first time, okay, that's one thing. But I don't know. I kind of just feel like there has to be some signs. And if you watch the video, they said that he's never done this before per se, but they said that he definitely was a supervisor that was hard to approach about anything. So he already kind of had that, rapport with people where, he kind of came across the wrong way and rubbed people the wrong way. So I don't know. I'm not saying that could have been a sign or whatever, but I'm just saying like there's usually some telltale signs. It's not like something that just happens out of nowhere. But T, you got it though. Whatever you want to say, you got it.
Okay, so I know somebody else mentioned the tendency of people to say, "Oh, this person had mental illness and all of that kind of stuff." But that is my field, and I am very protective of it. So let me say this: everybody that do something weird don't always have mental illness. Sometimes they could have been provoked. It does not justify their actions. It's like somebody else on the panel said, that's just their response to the actions. Second of all, they could have, just decided that that's what I wanted to do. Nothing was wrong. I just felt like this is the answer, and that is a function of being taught wrong. So I do want to just point out the fact that he left a death note, and it was addressed to God, and he said that he failed to listen to the Holy Spirit, and he felt like he had fallen to being led by the devil. So let me also say, everybody want to blame mental illness, but I do feel like sometimes religion is at the core of stuff, because we got a lot of old ass people in the church that want to twist the word in order to justify the dumb shit that they get caught doing. And so what that does is it leaves other places in the word that are twisted, and stuff like this happens. He said in the same note that he wished his parents had paid attention to his social deficit. So he knew he was weird. And he said that he was getting bullied. Now, I'm bringing all of this stuff up, not because I'm justifying what he did. That's fucked up what he did. But here's the problem that we need to learn from this in society is, one, teach people how to handle bullying. Two, teach people that there is a consequence to bullying if that is what happened. And third, do religion better, because that ain't what the fuck religion is supposed to be about, is making people feel inadequate or like they can't do any better. Because what happens is people lose hope and then they do permanent shit. Okay, now after all of that, I do want to say this is the supervisor. So equipping supervisors with guns to control the people beneath them. First, what happens if that supervisor now needs a little bit of help? Okay, now we got the supervisor is the one that's armed. So what I'm suggesting is that gun control, knife control, word control, none of that shit is gonna matter unless and until people take things from this type of tragedy here, unless and until we start learning from this kind of stuff, so that we can create a society where this kind of thing is unheard of.
Okay. I want to get somebody that's up and just came up on the panel. Shout out to Love Wisdom, aka the Five Spitter. Appreciate you for pulling up. What you got for us on this topic?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing fine.
What you got to say on it?
Hopefully you had a happy Thanksgiving too.
I did. Topaz took the words out my mouth. But everything is not a mental health issue, and I think that's where a lot of people, like, that's the default. Well, they had a mental problem. Usually when people have a manifesto, they know exactly what they're doing, and some people are just evil. My concern is, if you had employees that felt that something was off about this individual and they only approached him when they felt they needed to, that's a problem. And the lesson that can be learned is, if you see something, you need to say something. If you feel as though your manager, your supervisor, a coworker is acting funky, you need to bring that up. Because if you don't bring it up, you will have a situation like this where they just pop off. Like before he started shooting, he was just in the video with everybody laughing and smiling. And then he walked off, and next thing you know, he just started shooting people. So people got to speak. People have to speak up. And I don't think he had a mental problem. I just think he was just plain old evil. Someone in the comment made a good point about this is another way for them to put stricter gun control laws. Because here's my thing. You're never going to control guns. There's no such thing as gun control. As long as people have access to get guns illegally, you're not going to have control over guns. I don't care how many laws you put into place. People are still going to have an opportunity to get guns. The sad part about it is they want to criminalize people who legally carry guns. So if you have a gun and you stand by the castle doctrine and you pop somebody because they're coming on your property, or you have a gun and you're trying to protect yourself, they will try to lock you up for following the law. So I think for them, because they know what's going on and they don't want to pay the money to do what they're supposed to when it comes to the Second Amendment rights, we're just going to have stricter gun laws, as if that's going to solve the problem. That's not going to solve the problem. It's not. It's a culmination of mental health. It is a culmination of regulation. And yes, the government has to spend money. We got all this money on Homeland Security. This should be a part of Homeland Security right here. You're never going to have gun control as long as people have access to illegal guns. If I can get a gun off of somebody on the street for $200, I got a gun. Nobody says that you can't have a gun. So it's like, come on. We know what the government is trying to do on the sneak. They just think people are stupid.
I gotta remember,
you gotta remember, man. We the ones they don't like.
Yeah, that's true, and I agree because I agree with Love Wisdom again. If you try to ban the people who don't have any offenses, from getting guns, the regular everyday Joe people, you know what I'm saying? They don't go to the streets, and it's people I know right now. If I needed to get some weapons out the street, get a gun out the street, it's people I know right now I can go to. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And like she said, all you gotta do is throw them a couple dollars, a couple bills, and you got you a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with her on that.
Hold on, Third. Here's the problem though, because one thing that I disagree with what you said is the regular, Joe Blow ain't gonna go get a gun off the street. They're gonna try to follow the law because they got some shit to lose, and they believe that if they follow the law, that they'll be able to keep their freedom. So people that are gonna have the guns at this point are motherfuckers who don't care about the law. These are the wayward people. They're gonna do it anyway. So what I think the issue is like we get to the core of why would a person want to shoot up a whole school? Why would a person want to shoot several people at their place of employment? I'm not blaming, who I'm blaming actually is the totality of society, because before he even got this job, my question was, how did he make it all the way to supervisor if everybody was avoiding him and didn't want to talk to him? And so if you are a person that everybody avoids, that you're not socially, capable, then how are you leading a group? Because they don't have internal motivation to follow your orders or your directives. They're probably going to be oppositional and defiant towards you. So how did you even get this job? So I just got more questions.
And you've been working 12 years.
You got it, bro. You got it.
No, what I'm saying, they allow this man to work for the company for 12 years, and y'all ain't peep out his energy ahead of time.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Even before he got hired from Walmart, like for somebody to get to their breaking point after this, after a little teasing, people knew beforehand, before he even got that job. People knew in high school. People probably knew in childhood that he didn't handle things appropriately. I think Love Wisdom said it. There's a thing called emotional regulation. It's the thing that stops you when you get angry from blacking out and just destroying everything. And some people got it and some people don't. So my question is, nobody knew it. Nobody saw this coming at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But you know what though, T, I kind of disagree with you when you said that, law-abiding citizens not gonna go on the streets and get a gun. Well, it depends on the circumstances, because if you one of those type of situations where it calls for you to do that and you can't get a gun legally because they didn't made it to where people without felonies and what I'm saying, criminal records can't get one, then you're gonna do what you got to do to protect yourself. So I disagree with you on that one, but I get the point that you were trying to make though. So. But
Hey, I just want to say this real quick. I agree with Love Wisdom and Evo Sosa said putting the spotlight on the gun is bullshit. Focus on the maniacs that used them. Yeah, I agree with that. You can't blame guns. Guns don't hurt people. It's people that hurt people. But anyways, and a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me when I say this. This got nothing to do with For the Record TV. This is all Nick or L opinion. This is why I'm an advocate of self-deletion. I feel like if a person really feel like they want to be out this world, don't take everybody else's life. Don't take your mama's life. Don't take your wife, your husband, or this. Just end it yourself. Rest in peace to the dude that played the White Ranger. He handled his business. He couldn't handle the fact that his woman was leaving him, so he did what he had to do. I'd rather him do that than go out there and do a mass shooting.
You know what? I gotta agree with B on that. I gotta agree, even though I don't agree with self deletion, but I gotta agree with B on the.
I'm saying that. I mean, there's a lot of mass shootings. Wasn't there a mass shooting just not too long ago in Colorado? Somebody was shooting up a club or something.
Yeah,
so, man, it's just getting too much, man. It's getting to a point where.
Okay, so now y'all two against me because here's the thing. I feel like that's a false dichotomy. Those are not the only two choices. The only choices y'all are saying the only two choices is kill everybody or kill yourself. What I'm saying is there's a secret third option in which he get fucking help so that he don't feel like those are his only two options. If you were being teased at work, if we as a society didn't always try to down people who search out for help, it's a popular channel on here where it irritates the shit out of my soul every time I hear this retarded nigga talk about how therapy is a scam. Nigga, why is it so terrible for somebody to go and talk to a person that don't have no skin in your game, so they just telling you the blunt honest truth? They helping you make a decision for you it's still your decision. But so our society sets up where we tell people like this that it's not okay for you to go seek therapy from a professional. But when whoever was in his life, his friend, his family, the people that did consider themselves his friends and neighbors and shit, one, they never saw this coming. And two, they didn't do anything to help him be able to adjust to society. Now, I'm not saying that it's their fault. What I'm saying is if we're solution-based for real, then that would have been a solution. Is for us to understand that this is the consequence of that sometimes. And that everything that we feel and think don't always got to be said out loud. That when we see somebody that's not socially capable, that we do need to make sure, hey, what's the problem? Why can't you catch on to what everybody else is catching on in society and rules and morals and shit? What's the difference? What's your barrier? Let's help you overcome that, because then that way nobody's killing nobody else and nobody is killing themselves. And then if something else comes up in their life where it's difficult for them socially, they'll know how to get out of that shit, and we ain't got to watch them forever.
I just want to say shout out. Wait, quick. Shout out to Darth Flows. Shout out to Darth Flows comment. He said, "I like what Tuphead says. Dichotomy sound like she want me to do something."
What kind of fuck do you make that jump, Darth Flows?
Oh my god! Yeah, and then also I want to say this. T, the reason why it's not that therapy is a scam. It's only a scam because your simple ass is only a therapy is only a scam because your simple ass is the one that's giving people the therapy. That's why. If it was anybody else giving them therapy, it wouldn't be a scam. But because it's you, that's why it's a scam.
Okay, so let me explain something to your big head ass is I'm not gonna scam my damn money. That's where my bag come from, and I'm damn good at doing it. Okay, so stop being a hater. Don't be a hater your whole life.
Can I say this?
I mean, I just heard of so many stories of the mass shooters, trying to get help, trying to seek help, and they still wild out. So this is my only solution for that is them do that. And we all need guns. We all need to have some on us. We need to have that heat. You never know with stuff like this. He might could take a couple people gonna be sacrificed, but he's gonna be taken down.
I mean, we just talked about this.
Something real quick, because see, it had those coworkers, let's say it's a mandate now that when you at work, everybody's strapped up and everybody trained. Let's say that's the world we live in, right? How many of them you felt like was gonna pull the trigger?
That's the most.
Probably one of them.
But they all said they didn't see this coming. They felt like shit was sweet. So it still wouldn't solve the problem. Nobody would have shot his ass because if that was the case, they would have put something in place to get him out of that before he started shooting people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I said this last week when we was talking about the Virginia football players that got killed, and got shot up to death. I said it's gonna get to a point in the future where motherfuckers gonna be strapped up everywhere you go, whether you go to your job, to the grocery store, church, you go to attend a college, university, everybody gonna be strapped up from the teachers, the faculty, staff, the janitor. everybody, like everybody gonna be rocking around this bitch, strapped up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, it's like you're not safe anywhere at this point. Teachers ain't safe, kids ain't safe. People in church can't get their praise on without worrying about somebody coming up in there shooting them, killing them. So it's gonna get to the point where everybody gonna be strapped up. At some point, everybody gonna have guns on them, even at the place that you least think it's gonna be at.
Okay, let me say this, and then I promise I'm gonna shut up on the topic. Okay, so
and I got one more too.
Okay, you can go. Now here's the thing that I feel like people are not looking at. Okay, what is going to happen if everybody is given a gun and they're assigned and they're trained how to use it? Then they're going to already be on 10, and then you're going to get a lot of like hair trigger deaths and real jumpy, trigger happy people. Until then, now everybody has to learn that, okay, we can't just jump at everything. So my thing is, before we start arming people, why not get people to that point in the first place? So that's my concern with getting everybody guns, is that now we got to go through that dumbass time adjustment period where people learn that, okay, everything don't require a gun. We got to wait until people learn fucking balance, and until then people gonna get shot because people got the gun now. So giving it to everybody, I think that's not the point. Go ahead, Brandon.
Oh, yeah. Sotero says, does the data show that other people having guns in these situations help? Well, I don't have the data or the numbers, but I do want to say this, though. I'm about to drop this link. And this video shows where this dude was at the church, and he pulled out his gun and he shot the preacher, I believe, or pastor, whatever. And everybody in there pulled out their gun and took him down. So this is my proof of saying, hey, if everybody has guns, stuff like this will happen. It will minimize more people getting deleted if everybody have the gun. Now, I'm not saying anything's guaranteed. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm not saying, but it lowers the chance of a person taking more lives. That's all I'm saying.
Ask you a question, bro.
Yes, sir.
Before they killed the man that shot the preacher, did they let him shoot the preacher first?
Right.
I'm sorry. Say it again. Say that last part again.
Say the last part.
He said before they shot the dude that shot the preacher, did they let him shoot the preacher first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he pulled the gun out here and pulled the trigger.
They was trying to get rid of his ass anyways. I hate to put it like that.
You think they set up
my
a
God,
pastor?
you ain't shit. He said they were trying to get rid of his ass anyway.
They set him up.
But the point is, the preacher still got shot. Like, do we want to save the first one? Okay, so here's my question: is, are y'all mad at this guy now? The dude in the preacher video, because I just watched it, that Brendan put in there, and the dude at Walmart. Do y'all want the people who he shot to have lived, or do y'all want to punish him for shooting people? Because my goal is the first one. I want the people who got shot to have lived. And the question is, why would he do this?
I just want to kill the nigga as soon as he try to threaten anybody's life, pull out the gun. I just want to defend his ass. So.
But the other people
I said a couple people gonna be sacrificed, but it left more people.
Brandon. See, Brandon, I want to agree with you.
There's no guarantee now. I didn't say that. It's gonna be probably 1 or 2 people gonna be laid out, but hey, we gonna get the job done. Take them down. Bottom line.
Hey, Brandon with his old consequences, sacrifices must be made. Looking at his.
Yeah.
You know, it always sucks that people are doing this during the holidays. That's like the worst.
Right. You sure right, bro.
Y'all
it always there's a trend. It always
during the holiday season. Right?
Yeah. I was just about to say that, T. I was about to say it always happens around holiday season. Like every holiday season, there's always some bullshit ass situation that happens like this for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's because
tell y'all, this is the time of year where my business is booming. So I have had a lot of shit that I've had to manage and handle and everything, because people are seeking more help before they go out there. Now, I can't speak for everybody in my field, but it's a lot of people that I've talked off the ledge during the holiday season, because what happens during the holiday season? You meet up with people who you don't see for the whole rest of the year because of their toxic behavior, but at the holiday season, you're either you feel like you owe it to them to get together, or either people kind of pressure you into it. And that is because we as a society feel like if they family and they related to you, or if you grew up with them, or because of history or long ass relationship, some distorted view of loyalty, that you owe it to them to put up with toxic bullshit. Now, I'm not talking about the Walmart dude anymore. I'm talking about just overall in society at this point. So until we stop that thought process, we need to be a community of, when you do some shit that I disagree with, it's better for me to cut you off and nobody talks me into coming back around and giving you a second chance because I seen all I need to see. So that kind of thing, then you are free now to go off and find your tribe of people that uplift you and make you feel like you make good decisions, and you're not trapped around people that make you feel like your only way out is to just come out ablazing. Okay, now with that being said, if that was the case, we wouldn't need gun control because everybody would just go off into their little different areas and nobody would be feeling guilt. Nobody would be trying to cling to religion to say, oh, let me do the right thing, but I can't handle it, so fuck it, something must be wrong with me, and all of this other retarded bullshit. This is the shit I have to clean up every holiday season. So if I'm on here and I'm telling y'all that this is the thing that leads to bullshit, and everybody be like, oh, well, them niggas soft. I ain't never do that. Okay, well, then you know what? Then it's going to continue to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Well, let me
hey,
say,
y'all, check your people. Go check in on your people.
Exactly.
Yeah, facts. And real quick, I want to say this. Shout out to my light skinned nigga coalition brother and co-founder Eisen Some in the building. He says naked hell. He says naked hell, right? Everyone can't make it. Better some than none. You know what? I actually agree with him on that. Like, look, at the end of the day, if a few people got to get knocked off or got to get put out their misery, so the collective can move forward, then hey, bro, it is what it is. Like shit, like I'd rather two people get. I don't want nobody to get hurt or get hit, but if two people got to get taken out for another 20 or 30 to live, like that it come with the territory. It is what it is. So
okay, so I got a question real quick there. So the two people.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'm just saying, hold on, right? So we got a community, we got this system of 100 people. Somebody is about to flip out, and we got to sacrifice 2 people in order to get him out. That's cool with you. So what if you were one of the people?
Nah, you got me fucked up. I ain't getting sacrificed. I'm getting the fuck on. But you know, here we go. But you know who I will sacrifice though. I will put none mode on the chopper block in the heartbeat.
I put I'm serious. Okay, so here's the question for you, right? If you are one of the people that got to sacrifice, and you got to pick somebody to go with you, are you still cool with this train of thought?
Man, I'm getting the fuck on. I'm getting gone. I'm getting the fuck
on. On God.
Let me answer this. Listen. If I can save a child from being deleted, then yes, I'll sacrifice myself for that child. I'll take a bullet. I'll take the bullet.
Here we go.
So I accept it out of Brandon because he is at least saying, even if it's me, he is consistent. So third, you talking about
somebody said sexy devil.
That's fucked up.
But notice how Topaz will always offer up and sacrifice everybody else but her goddamn self. Y'all see that bullshit?
Hey, listen.
On me. She like
I said that.
On Seinfeld. She gonna push everybody out the way so she can get out that burning house.
But real quick,
I'm saying I'm not sacrificing anybody. Fuck that. Let's get to the point where nobody has to be sacrificed. So at least
Wait, question. So you telling me LaShawn, you wouldn't sacrifice LaShawn?
I'm not gonna sacrifice his ass because he got his own bullshit. Like if he is gone, then he can't.
No, damn well you sacrifice everything else. Wait, you damn near you pretty much assassinated that nigga right then and there on that panel. So don't tell me you wouldn't sacrifice that nigga.
Alive. I ain't gonna sacrifice his stupid ass. He's still stupid. He got the right to exist and be dumb as fuck. Okay, I ain't gonna just take his life because I don't like him. The fuck.
You gonna put the banger on that nigga temple?
Oh my God! Let me wait 69 ain't shit. He say thermal. He say thermal.
But let me say this though, because it's two examples of this. So let's go. So recently, the nightclub shooting in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why that individual didn't take more lives is because you had somebody that was brave enough to wrestle the gun out of his hand, and the dude ended up getting pistol whipped. So you had a bunch of people, once this individual wrestled the gun from him and pinned him down, they all came and literally beat the dudes behind until the cops came and pinned him down.
Right.
Unfortunately, it took people to die for someone to say, you know what, I'm just going to risk it all. Because in a situation like that, people are in shock. People don't know what to do. And once that adrenaline kick in, you're going to fight or flee. This individual chose to fight and literally could have died doing it. Then we got the situation in Columbine back in 99. You had a teacher who sacrificed his life. He ain't had no gun or nothing. He just sacrificed his life so that his students can be safe. And in both positions, they didn't have a gun. It was just their bodies. They just jumped in and say, damn it, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I agree with everyone. Everybody is actually correct. I'm with Topaz. Let's figure out mentally what is driving that person to do what they do. But I also agree with Third and Brandon, because at the time of the act, we don't have time to know what's wrong with you mentally. What we know is this nigga trying to kill us all. And if I got a gun, chitty chitty bang bang. All right.
Right.
If I get shot and killed for trying to save other people, and we've heard stories where people have gotten shot and killed trying to save children, trying to save other people. If that's the case, you got to do what you got to do to make sure people are safe. The unfortunate thing is, before that happens, usually there are people that have died already before somebody decides to say, you know what, I'm about to just risk it all because I don't want to see nobody else die.
Okay, so let me say this. My issue with this concern is not the fact that people had to be sacrificed. I fully get that. You know what I'm saying? My issue is that I think that when we respond to this kind of stuff, we only look at it after the fact. What I'm saying is, how come when stuff like this happened, we can't never get to the root of how it happened and then prevent it from happening again in the first place? So I got people in the chat calling me like delusional, living in a fairy tale land, all that kind of shit. But I really feel like it's the opposite. I feel like the people that's your only response. So everybody just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Nobody cares about how we talk to one another or the things that we supposed to see and what it actually means and getting to the truth. Not just, oh, that person is socially inept, so something must be wrong with them. Because I will say this, in my field, I've seen a lot of people where they were just a little socially awkward because they hadn't gotten the skills taught to them for whatever reason in their life, but they didn't have to end up being an incel or being isolated and wanting to shoot themselves or other people, because had we as a society decided to say, okay, what was the barrier to this person learning everything that that everybody else learned in society, and then us fixing that, then we wouldn't have to get to the point where we have to sacrifice anybody. But if we're already in that predicament, that's fine. Yeah, somebody got to die. And if you're talking about somebody needs to sacrifice, but it can never be you, I have a problem with that. Because what that means is you're going to sit there and blame everybody else in this situation. Let's say we all 7 of us was trapped inside a classroom, whatever, somebody was coming in to shoot people. If anybody out here is talking about how, yeah, well, somebody going to need to go out there and sacrifice, but it ain't going to be me, I got a problem with that individual. That's what I'm saying. So if you talking about somebody needs to sacrifice for the greater good, but it can't be you, you are doing nothing but sending other people to their death. Okay, if you know the sacrifice needs to happen, you gonna sit there and wait for somebody else to do it. That means you could have saved other people. So if we're gonna put our lives on the line after the fact, we're not gonna put our own on the line. We're gonna put other people's lives on the line after the fact. Then we need to get to the point of how do we even prevent this in the first place so nobody has to die. So I've never once told y'all that no sacrifice should be made. Let's save everybody. No, at that point, we already at the point. We already at the point where we got to now start assigning life and death over people. What I'm saying is, how come nobody ever talks about how do we prevent this in the first place? Because
that's why.
Can I add on to it? As far as the mental health thing, that didn't come into play until they started counting how many people dying at once. If you and I'm not buying that shit. If you know a gun kill folk, ain't nothing wrong with you mentally. That's just me. If you kill one person, you're just gonna get charged with murder and your ass going to prison. But if you kill 6 people, they're gonna give you a mental evaluation.
But see, that's why
only if you're white.
But see, that's why Topaz is important for mental health. Why? The elephant in the room is people really don't take mental health seriously until after the fact. That's why I said in the beginning, mental health is always the default when somebody does something. Oh, they just got a mental health issue. But when the signs were already there, because people have a stigma against mental health, people are not going to say nothing. Like, the employees actually said, they were afraid to approach him. We only approached him when it was necessary. And even then, we were uncomfortable. So there was a problem right there, whether they thought the boy was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or just evil. No one said anything because when it comes to mental health, it's not taken seriously.
What's the time on it? What's the time limit that they discovered that he had mental problems before he got a what you call that, an advancement in his workplace
That's a
manager?
good question. And that's a great question. If we, again, you got to look at the hiring practices. You got to look at it. If he was able to last this long and people knew he was weird and no one said anything, here's the thing. People don't know anything if you don't say nothing. Right. So he could be on the surface a very great supervisor, very approachable. No one said anything. So it's like, well, if you don't tell us, how are we supposed to know? And again, because people don't take mental health seriously until after the fact. People don't want to say nothing because people don't want to be labeled a snitch. But then when something happens,
so
it's
let me
like,
address that real quick. Because Love Wisdom, you made a good point. Here's the thing. People don't say nothing because overall in the general public, people still view mental health as untreatable. When I want to come on here and say that if you say something, yeah, it might be uncomfortable for the person y'all accusing at the time. It might be uncomfortable for the people around them at the time. But mental health, let's say that one or two things are happening. Either they don't have a mental health issue and we find out that there's some psychosocial thing that could be fixed that is going on, or either they do have a mental health issue and we can get them the treatment that they need. And in both scenarios, nobody has to die because we found it out earlier. So that's what I'm saying is mental health is not the same way people used to think of it about 60, 70 years ago. People can be treated. They can be indistinguishable. Then that way, this kind of shit right here don't happen.
But this argument right here or discussion about mental health is what the liberals really want, because they trying to use mental health to replace our Second Amendment, because they're going to start in California. They the worst gun law. Oh my God. But as far as people owning guns and stuff like that for protection, to protect their loved ones themselves, they trying to make you go through this psych evaluation to see if you're stable enough. But that's crazy, because you trying to assume everybody, if they snap, they get mad at some folks. One person can kill a lot of people. Now they assuming everybody got the same problems that person did. Now you're making it harder for me to get a gun legally, opposed to going out in the street and buying one off for a do-wrong. He's selling his for $150 a pop.
But I do.
Okay, so hold on, Classic Lights. Let me say this, right? So when I'm talking about it on here on this channel, I just want to, you bring up something and I just want to make the point that I'm not talking about this politically. Okay. What I am saying is, liberal or conservative, whatever, I feel like arming everybody ain't gonna solve the problem that is created.
It would.
Okay, but here's the thing. We still not dealing.
It would. It really would. For the simple fact that everybody, I'm just saying, if everybody packing, ain't nobody gonna be too quick to do some crazy mess. Not at all. Hey, I know this lady loaded too. I might want to be careful what I try.
Okay.
You know, I will say, wait, real quick. I always just, let me just say this real quick, and I'll give it right back to you. I think Classic does make a good point. When you kind of know, like when you kind of know what people around you is carrying or what they got and they're capable of, it do make you think twice about some shit versus when you going out there and you don't know and you kind of assuming that motherfuckers ain't packing like that, then yeah, you kind of gonna be more bold and just out there with the shit. But if you know everybody's strapped and you can see that, then yeah, you're gonna be hesitant to just pop some shit off. So I kind of agree with him on that.
Okay, so let me say this. Okay, that don't mean what y'all think it does, because see, when y'all say, "Oh, I know everybody packing," and now you're gonna think twice, there's no guarantee that the second thought is, "Let me stop whatever bullshit that I'm thinking about carrying out." Sometimes the second thought is a regrouping, a retreat, so that you can come back stronger. So if I know everybody packing, I'm gonna bring something with me that make my gun a little bit better than the rest of theirs. So what I'm saying is, if we don't ever get to the point of what makes people feel like your life need to be stopped, because if I feel like your life personally need to be stopped and I know you got a gun, I'm gonna come with something bigger than a gun. That's human nature. Y'all not paying attention. we've had war and people have all had guns. People before there were guns, there were cannons, there were arrows with fire and shit. And then somebody came up with something bigger than that. So, like, if everybody got guns, the person that wants to take up somebody's life just got to come up with something that beat a gun, like rock, paper, scissors. Y'all are not paying attention. That's not
man,
gonna stop
that's
it.
one person. You speaking for one person. You can come with the
That's
big.
not okay. All
No,
right.
I promise I ain't trying to argue with you. But what I'm saying is, no, I'm just saying, like, you could come to the war with the biggest gun possible. You one person. We can have 52, 22 Rugers. We gonna light your ass up. You just got one gun. It might be bigger than ours, but you one person. You only got two arms.
So this guy that walked into Walmart, these 6 people, right? Like, so let's say everybody else in there had a gun. He's still gonna take out the person he feel like was the most problematic. So what y'all are saying is that person just got to be sacrificed because fuck it.
Better good.
I won't say.
Love, you got it. You got it.
I won't say sacrifice, because that's kind of like that's harsh.
And that's what I'm trying to bring out. Yes, love.
In that situation like that, like I said, with people, when something like that happens, that's not their usual response, is to fire back, because people get scared. First of all, it's confusion. What the hell is going on? And then once it starts sinking in, usually that person is injured or killed once it sinks into actually what happens. Usually when people get quick on the draw like that, like, oh shit, he got a gun, shoot back. These are people who well-trained, well-versed, mostly military, who understand combat. So it's like pop, pop. Civilians is kind of like, what the hell is going on? Why is everybody running? Okay, I'm gonna run to it. You running.
Right.
And when they finally realize what's going on, these people are usually shot and killed or just shot and injured. But like I said, both of you are correct. With the gentleman, I say I agree. People who tend to be armed and know that other people are armed, the likelihood for violence is very slim. Because the thing is, if I know you got a gun and you know I got a gun, you won't think twice before you pop off, because I got the heat too.
Yep. That's what I was saying.
The reason why you have a lot of gun violence is because the way the country is set up to have this fear of guns, people go after people who they think are defenseless. So I live in New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. We got some of the strictest gun laws in this country. They don't want you to have nothing. But our crime rate is high because of that. Because they know most of the people that they shoot and kill don't have any guns. But if they know you got a gun, they're going to think twice, because I'm going to pop back at you. Now, the Topaz, I agree with your point.
Well, hold on, Love Wisdom. Let me say this to that point, right? Because you make a good point, and I understand that, and I want y'all to understand that I'm not overlooking that point. I hear what y'all are saying, but when living in a state where everybody got guns and they let you know you got guns, the second thought isn't, okay, well, because if I'm starving and I need to rob you and I know you got a gun, that the second thought isn't, okay, well, maybe I should not rob them. The second thought is, what can I bring that beats a gun, because I still need this money.
That part too, because it all goes back to illegal. Anybody can get access to a gun. That ain't even the issue. Everybody can get one. The issue is, if we want to talk about the mental health aspect of it, I do agree with you, Topaz. Listen, folks need a mental evaluation. You really do need a mental evaluation before you can carry. Because again, you bipolar, schizophrenic, multiple personalities, I wouldn't want you to have a gun. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. It's a 3-pronged thing that it's going to take. You have to be honest with this. I want people to practice their Second Amendment rights. It is a part of the Constitution. You have the right to bear arms. You should protect yourself out here. I also want you to have a mental evaluation, because I don't want you with a severe mental issue, i.e. schizophrenia, to be running around here with a gun. And unless the government spends the money that they need to get this thing under quote unquote control, where the populace can be safe, we just gonna blame it all on mental illness after the fact. We're gonna have more laws to control your guns. And what happens is the citizens are not safe. And then we're gonna have death wish 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming on because people are just gonna get tired of these shootings. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it, besides the Colorado and Walmart, wasn't it just another mini mass shooting not too long ago? It's like every time you look up shooting, and people are just not protected out. People are just not protected out here. They're just not. It's a shame, but it's like I'm gonna need y'all to get a mental evaluation before you carry a gun. But I want people to protect themselves and their families because it's rough out here. They saying, "Oh well, call the police." Well, if y'all saying defund the police and ain't no cops around, and this person right here about to come at my door with a gun and I got a shotgun, I can't shoot him. You best believe I'm gonna shoot him 2 to the chest and 1 to the head because you on my property.
You know what's messed up to me though, and then I'm gonna let Rob in here. But you know what's messed up to me, like how in certain states and cities, like somebody break into your shit, and you come for them, and they start running, and they turn their back. If you shoot them in their back, you can go to jail for that, even though they done broke into your fucking house, disturbed your peace, and all that, just because I shoot a nigga in his back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to jail, but yeah, he broke up in my house though. Like that's some bullshit to me. Like if a nigga break into your shit or be on your property without, you knowing or giving him the authority to be on there, you should be able to shoot that nigga down right there where he at. Like that's just how I see it. But Raw, you got it.
I agree.
I'm just saying really quickly. Excuse me.
Hey,
A lot of people. Hey,
Man,
baby. Hey, y'all.
You got that goddess mic. You coming in hella strong on that mic.
Coming in real strong.
Okay, nice, bro. Get your all right.
We gonna hush now. Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Is that better?
No, go on, take your time.
Let them use you, Ron. You a vessel.
Amen. No, but seriously, we have a lot of people in the community that just simply need to get a mental health diagnosis anyway. Like, not just because they want to get a gun, but simply because they're maladapted to society's norms. Right. So we have to first normalize mental health treatment in our community, period. I mean, these shootings are horrible, but what do you expect? It's a whole bunch of people that have access to weapons, that are doing drugs. They're smoking weed. They're taking Molly's. They're getting drunk. Percocet, Molly Percocet. And then they running around with these weapons. You know what I mean? It just got it.
I'm gonna go on mute, but because I'm gonna keep laughing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy that this is what our society is, but we got people taking moon rocks, Molly's, Percocet, drinking on lean. Shout out to Moneybag Yo with that Waukesha song. We have a whole society that just want to get high and YOLO. Like, is anybody else surprised by the insane amount of people losing their life? It's a bunch of people that are unregulated that don't have self-control. So what do we expect? Then we have people on social media that are feeding into the delusions of grandeur, having people ego tripping. You deserve this. You should have this. Only it's nothing positive. Hold on, let me switch the setting so y'all don't hear my children in here trying to act up. But we have people feeding into the delusions of grandeur, not really showing people how to get power, how to gain respect, how to get money, because people that are actually making money and have careers have something to lose. So until we fix those issues, worrying about mental health checks for guns, they only check that if you're going for a conceal and carry. Anybody could go into any store, no matter what part of the 48 contiguous states you are in, show your ID, even if you have to wait a couple days, and get a gun. We just got to do better as a people. Let me be quiet though.
And that's what I was trying to get across, Raw, is because I understand and I hear all of y'all, but this is happening, in my opinion, after the fact. There are things that we could do to prevent this going forward. And, like there's something we can do before that. If we normalize getting a mental health evaluation, let me explain something to y'all. Getting a diagnosis All that's not your identity. All that does is tell people who are providers that encounter you what the good possible treatment plan path would be. That's it. That's all it does. It doesn't define you. But we got, you know why people don't go get mental health, and you know why people view it as, my coworker is not socially adapting. I feel like it would be wrong of me to tell somebody that, is because they know what people's response is going to be. Everybody going to start avoiding him instead of trying to get him some help and inquiring to what's going on non-judgmentally. We have a very judgmental society, and for my issue is, if you know, there's this Bible quote that says, "Don't call people a fool." I can't remember how it goes, but the point of that isn't that you don't get to have an opinion about that person. The point of that is to let you know that you don't know what created that scenario, and maybe they're having a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. You don't know what's going on, so to just speak up and call them a fool, you're labeling them instead of getting to you're basically arrogant in your belief that you know what's going on and you don't know this person or what they've gone through. So you can't provide any actual support. And everybody, you know what I don't like about Black society is when we hear something going on, everybody got a one sentence answer, like they just so smart. It would be different if they had thought this out and they found a way to make it concise. No, they just basically want to say something to be on the record and to move on with their life, but they don't want to get to the point, because that means now I got to focus on somebody that ain't me. When you're actually focusing on somebody that ain't you, so that you can make peace for yourself in the future. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand, is mental health is not a bad thing. The earlier we know about it, the more treatable it is. Okay, but everybody feels offended if they get called out because you're not adjusting well. And then people feel like they're offending somebody by saying you're not adjusting well. And then everybody takes that as, oh, this person is terrible, so let me avoid them. You know, I just think the thought process of how we view mental health is at the core of all of this. Because had somebody said something when they first met him, hey, look, this nigga's weird. Okay, we need to do something about that. You know, the answer isn't to avoid him. The answer is to see what's causing him to be weird so we can stop this nigga from shooting 6 people in the future.
Yep. And Zero, I don't feel comfortable saying that the devil is sexy, by the way, so I can't do that. But I agree with Topaz. I do want to say this though, T, because I want to clean up my comments a little bit. I think, like, okay, if I'm having these evil thoughts in my head, I want to do something to somebody. First thing I should go talk to a counselor, therapist, right, psychiatrist, whatever, and try to get help.
That, Brandon, real quick, because if you come to a therapist and you say, I'm having these evil thoughts, we don't, contrary to popular belief, we don't automatically get you locked up. What happens next is we ask you the depth of these thoughts, how likely you are to act on them, how far you've gone there, what happened to cause you to get here. Like, we do an actual assessment, because the answer isn't to lock you away and have you feel alone, because the next person ain't gonna tell me if we do that. The answer is to figure out how we got here and put something in place so that you don't get to this low point in your life going forward. There is treatment. It's not you getting locked up. So yes, if you are having thoughts of doing something to somebody, you speak out, say something to somebody so that they can be of assistance to you. And there is assistance out there. It's not automatically getting locked up. Say something so that you don't want to shoot everybody around you.
Right.
No,
right. Well,
we're not gonna do that. Thank you, Red. Listen, I knew you was gonna appreciate, you won't understand. But okay, but everybody else, like, let's no, we don't lock you up. We don't automatically call the cops. We have to have a reason to bring the cops in, because my job means that I'm supposed to be adept at handling if somebody tells me that they're having homicidal ideations. Okay, for me to call the cops is lazy.
But I say go to family first. But if you ain't got family, go that route. But I do all that, and none of that works, and I'm still getting these evil thoughts and want to harm people. I'm taking myself out, and I advise other people to do that. I'm just gonna say that. But we go.
You said after, because that was the point I was making, Brandon. So you get
right.
And I understand you too. I understood you from the beginning. But what I was saying is that there's something you could do before that.
Yep, you sure right. You was right about that. You got a real deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, when it comes to my opinion, I think that when it comes to the situation of mental health, I think that there was a legislation miserror. I don't want to insert politics, but Ronald Reagan in 1967, when he was the governor of California, he pretty much said that mental health is supposed to be a community thing instead of a governmental thing. Then did it when it comes to 83 and pretty much released everybody before his last year in term. So, this is coming from a Republican. So this is not me being biased? Is it just me openly saying what we can view the obvious? I think that a lot of the mental health problems that we're seeing and we're going to constantly see are pretty much the how can I say, the bastard children of people that should have been locked up in mental institutions when it comes to situations like that. And when we can't pat down nobody and to be able to figure out what's the problem, or if we can't have like strict gridlock security, like I mentioned earlier, as a solution, then that just show you that a lot of people have just been failed when it comes to situation of the state. And the state allowing them to be able to just walk free, I have a problem with that. We need to open up the mental institutions. The problem is when it comes to someone that is convicted as somebody that's a loony bin, they could be able to go out on their
But
own
see,
volition.
that's part of the issue right there, the stigma. Why does somebody have to be a loony bin just because they're having a moment of crisis and they need some additional support in their life at the moment in time? Like people saying silliness like, oh, well, if you tell your therapist, they'll call the cops. Well, if you're telling your therapist you want to go and delete 100 people, yeah, you finna go out right now and do it. Yeah, they're subjects to call the police. But if, you're just like, I'm having a really tough time, what they're going to do is help you through it. And because not enough people actually go to therapy, because not enough people actually study psychology, they just be saying a little bit of anything. And you have to be mindful of what you're saying, because there could be somebody in the room right now that is wavering on going to see a mental health professional. And a lot of people on YouTube need one. You see people
I
making
don't disagree.
100,000 million posts on community walls and videos, ranting and raving and spazzing out, crying all over the place, acting a donkey. Those type of people need to go on ahead and talk to somebody. They got some issues. They need a hug. They need Jesus, virtual hugs and prayers. Like, these people are off the rails. And these are the same people in society. The sick and the shut-in is what they used to call it back in the day, when the church would actually go on through and visit people in their home and make sure they're good. But now we live in the land of the free and the home of the deranged. So there's that.
Wait, say it again.
I can't disagree on
wait,
that.
Wait. I want Rob B to bring that back one more time, because that was a bar. That was a whole bar right there.
Oh, that we live in the land of the free and the home of the deranged? Absolutely.
Facts. Big facts. Yep, I agree. I definitely agree. Well,
real quick, then we go move on to the next topic. Topaz, I do got to ask you, though, if I'm your client, right, and I tell you, hey, listen, my baby mama Les Troll is pissing me off to the point I'm ready to take her out. She keep on, she threatening to take my child away. She taking all my money on child support. Like I'm ready to go get that thing and handle my business, T. You mean to tell you ain't gonna call the police on me?
We gotta call the police on you, nigga.
Okay, listen.
Y'all calling the police. Hey, man, y'all calling the police on me. I don't give a fuck, man.
Nigga, I'm on my Charleston White shit, homie. I'm on my Charleston White.
Right, Charleston White.
I'm on Charleston White shit.
I love it.
Oh my god! Real quick, wait, let me read this. She said, finally you claim me.
Finally you claim me. Look at that. This is all hypothetically. This ain't nothing real.
Right, okay, so here's what happens. If you come into my office and you tell me something like that, and then my first answer is going to be, that doesn't necessarily.
You got it, T. My bad. You got it.
Okay. So my first answer is going to be, well, that doesn't solve your problems, because see, what I do is then connect with you and help you find a reason where that's not the answer. Because if you take out your baby mama, your child now lost their mother. Secondly, they're going to lose their father after that. So you're essentially giving your child two traumas instead of one. Okay, they lose their mother to death, and then they lose their father to imprisonment. And then think about what your child has to go through now. Now they're going to be required to constantly prove that they're not exactly like you, even though we know they have half your DNA. So this is.
But Topaz, I didn't want that baby. She trapped me. I don't want that baby. She's taking my money. She ruined my life. I'm done.
Okay, but the baby is here now. And so therefore, and this child is also a part of you. So can you imagine what it would have been like for you if your parents had made this decision, and this child is also your seed? They are going to grow up to be you. So do you still want to do this? Secondly, Secondly, what is the actual issue here that you are trying to solve is the fact that you don't want your baby mama to take your child away from you. So that means I know that you care about this child. You don't want them to take this child away from you and to put your child through all of that because you have a connection to them, because you give a fuck about seeing them. Okay, so in that instance, let's talk about the fact that you shooting the mother isn't going to get you what you want. You need her to be alive so that she can relinquish visitation and share custody with you. That is the goal. What you're talking about doesn't get you to that goal. So let's find a way for you to get there. Huh?
Get you 25 to life.
Who's fighting life?
Shit, if he shoot the mother, then he getting 25 to life.
Hold on, real deal. Topaz, would you say the last part again? What you saying?
So your goal is for you to be in your child's life. You need her alive so that she can relinquish half custody to you. That is the goal. That's the ideal that you want to work towards. So what you're talking about doesn't get you that. Let's find a way for you to get the thing that you actually want, which you deserve, because that is half your child. So you deserve to be able to be in that child's life. Okay. So what you're talking about stops that from happening. So let's think about something else that we could do that would get you what you truly want.
Well, hey, I agree with that, but it's not getting my money back. So fuck that shit. I'm finna get her.
But if she's dead, then her money doesn't come back to you. Okay, so what you and even if it did, you couldn't use it. Okay,
I'm out the door, by the way. I left the door. I'm out the door. I ain't even listening no more. I'm finna get her.
Okay, well, see,
so you mean to tell you ain't gonna pick up that phone and call the cops?
Yeah, no. See, but at that moment, you're now not listening to reason. So I'm not gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call them people with the white jackets, and they're gonna come pick your ass up until you are ready to listen. Okay, so
yeah.
Now here's why, right? Because that child, that innocent child, wants both their parents alive. So my goal is to keep you alive and for you to listen to reason. So I'm not gonna call the cops to take you away, but they are gonna escort you to inpatient care where you sit there until you are ready to listen to reason. Because now, whenever you listen to reason, the child still gets their father.
By the way, I just want to say, let's see, you ain't shit. She says, Naker be choking me occasionally. Man, y'all ain't shit.
You see that, man? I'm done. I can't do it no more.
Y'all ain't shit. What I say, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Oh my god.
This is all jokes, by the way. This is not true, by the way. We're going to the next topic.
Wait. Before we do this right here ain't a joke. This is me telling you, Brandon. This is me giving you some good advice from brother to brother. Like, this is what you need to do, BL. Like, for real. Like, just saying.
All right.
Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and get into the final topic of the day. So, final topic of the day.
Third, we got a cash out from Doug.
Okay, shout out to Doug. Doug, shout out to my brother Doug. You know what I'm saying? He always be coming through showing love, man. We appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Doug for getting the cash up.
I got Brandon eggnog for you, Doug. Shout out to Doug.
Shout out to Doug. Hey, let's get it. This for you, Doug.
I don't know why niggas get mad at me. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, the bitch chose me. Hey, man, I don't know what's going on. This sucks, man. Your bitch chose up. Fuck all this shit. Your bitch chose up on me. Bitch chose Pete. Your bitch chose up on me. Hey, man. Bitch told me. Gave me that motherfucking money. Bitch gave me all that money. Bitch gave me all that money. Bitch gave me all that money.
Shout out to Doug for hitting the cash app. And shout out to my brother Brandon L for hitting that money dance, you know what I'm saying, with the stacks, you know what I'm saying, with the bands. And yes, Sexy Red, that is BL. He came up with a new money dance for us. So, yes, that's him.
Is that a Memphis brother? Is that brother from Memphis?
Yeah, but that's BL. They, of course, you know, Brandon and Memphis niggas. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
okay.
That's him.
They real, they don't believe that. But anyways, man, let's get to
it. Memphis turns out. Mm-hmm.
Make sure that nigga ain't from Nashville.
I mean, no,
Nashville is Tennessee. Stop it.
I mean, I don't know. Is Nashville worse than Memphis? I don't think it is. I could be wrong.
No, it ain't.
Okay. I was just making sure. You know what I'm saying?
So chill. Tennessee so chill, but Memphis turned up though.
Yeah. Facts. Anyway, but yeah, we gonna get into the last topic of the day. So last topic of the day, it's an unfortunate one. Yeah, we got to take a trip overseas. We got to take a trip Down to Mexico. It was a murder that happened in Mexico, like probably about a week ago. We're going to talk about it, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Well, the FBI is launching an investigation into a North Carolina woman who died vacationing with friends in Mexico. Shankella Robinson's family says officials told them she died of alcohol poisoning during a trip in October, but an autopsy revealed a severe spinal cord injury. ABC's Victor Oquendo has more.
And for this to happen to her is just terrible. You know, I just couldn't believe it. It's like I'm still asleep, like a nightmare.
Shanquella Robinson's family is demanding answers this morning after the 25-year-old was found dead at a luxury resort in Mexico.
My heart just like it went into pieces. Shanquella was my heart.
Robinson from Charlotte, North Carolina, was traveling with 6 friends late last month. The trip quickly turning into a murder mystery now at the center of an international investigation. Authorities finding her body less than 24 hours after she arrived inside the living room of a rental villa in the vacation hotspot of San Jose del Cabo. Robinson's friends first telling her parents she died from alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy report obtained by ABC News lists her cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and dislocated neck.
They called us from the funeral home that done the autopsy that had her body, and said that it had nothing to do with alcohol, that Shanquella had been beaten.
We're only showing images from this video posted on social media because it's so graphic. It allegedly shows Robinson being attacked by another woman while a man records the fight and urges her to defend herself, but doesn't stop the assault. The video ends with Robinson on the ground with that other woman taunting her. Mexican investigators are looking into the video. When Robinson's friends called police, they said she was unresponsive. 15 minutes after officials arrived, she was pronounced dead. Those friends returning to the U.S. without her.
We never believed what they was telling us because each one that came back was telling a different story.
Mexican law enforcement say they're investigating the death as a femicide, a form of gender-based violence. The U.S. State Department pointing to Mexican authorities for answers, telling ABC News they're providing assistance to the family.
Somebody need to stand up for her. Somebody that was there videoing need to stand up for her.
Now, there's a list of people who were on the reservation for that room, and Robinson's family says that authorities here in the U.S. are now speaking with everyone on it. There are still so many questions here. Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Miami.
New details about the death of an American tourist in Mexico. The FBI has now opened an investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death. Matt Rivers is in Mexico City for us. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Robin. We've been covering this story for more than a week now, and with this new information that just came out really yesterday evening and overnight, more questions than ever now surround the death of Shanquella Robinson here in Mexico.
This morning, a family looking for answers surrounding the death of North Carolina native Shanquella Robinson at a luxury resort during a vacation in Mexico. The FBI now investigating as a bombshell new development has emerged. Mexican authorities say the American tourist may have been alive and that a medical professional on site may have been working on the 25-year-old for 3 hours before police arrived on the scene. According to local Spanish language reports, one of the guests staying at the resort called for help around 2 p.m. upon arriving, informing medical professionals that she had, quote, drunk a lot of alcohol. A doctor reportedly said she was stable but dehydrated, suggesting she be treated at a hospital. The guests, however, insisted she stay in the villa. Law enforcement authorities not called until later, eventually declaring Robinson deceased just after 6 p.m. Those reports differing from an autopsy obtained by ABC News, listing that medical professionals arrived at the villa around 3 p.m., declaring her dead within 15 minutes, citing the Charlotte native died from a severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck.
We got our first dead body.
This morning, a new video surfacing showing Shanquella resting in a hammock at some point before the trip turned deadly.
Buddy.
I heard some stuff, a dead body. And, that just made me wonder, that was they playing all the time.
This on the heels of the now viral video, too violent to show, of a female roommate appearing to assault Shanquella.
They just stood there and watched and didn't even try to stop it or break it up. She wasn't even fighting back. They attacked her.
Over the weekend, the community gathering to lay the once vibrant businesswoman to rest. Justice can't come soon enough for the Robinson family.
To let me know that my daughter's being murdered wasn't going to go in vain, that somebody's going to be prosecuted.
And even with all this new information, no formal suspects have been declared in this case by either the police, the Attorney General's office here in Mexico. So a formal conclusion surrounding this death still seems very far away at this point.
Yeah,
Guys.
but many want to hear from those friends, especially after that video went viral.
The mysterious death of an American in Mexico. An arrest warrant has now been issued in the death of 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson. Last month, she went on vacation with 6 of her friends. Now the FBI is involved in the investigation, and Robinson's family is demanding answers. Here's ABC's Victor Oquendo.
Tonight, authorities in Mexico issuing an arrest warrant in the mysterious death of 25-year-old American tourist Shanquella Robinson. Local officials have not yet named the person, but they're calling them a direct aggressor against the Charlotte native and have initiated a request for extradition from the United States. In video that is too graphic to show, one of Robinson's acquaintances can be seen physically attacking her inside the room of the Cabo Resort where they were vacationing last month. According to local reports, on October 29th, one of the guests staying at the resort called for help around 2 p.m. Upon arriving, medical professionals were informed that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol. A doctor reportedly said she was stable but dehydrated, suggesting she may be treated at a hospital. The guests insisting she remain at the villa. A police report stating Robinson went into cardiac arrest and was declared deceased around 6 p.m. But those reports differing from an autopsy obtained by ABC News, stating that medical professionals arrived at the villa around 3 p.m. and declared her dead within 15 minutes, citing that Robinson died from a severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck.
But this to happen to her is just terrible. You know, I just couldn't believe it. It's like I'm still asleep, like a nightmare.
And after learning about the warrant, Robinson's mother telling ABC News that they have been waiting for someone to finally be held accountable and arrested, and that she just can't wait for justice to be served. The FBI is also conducting their own investigation. Lindsay?
Her family says all they can do now is fight for her memory. Victor.
Whoever want to, speak on this first, y'all got it.
Let me go.
That did the
'cause-
situation, but go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let Raw go first. Raw, you got it.
Yeah, I just want to say this. Those associates that went with her to Mexico and then took $17,000 off of her body, like a bunch of grave robbers, like, I can't wait until they get inside of the legal system, and I can't wait till they rot in a Mexicali, you know what I'm saying, imprisonment. Like, that is some of the dirtiest, down low, rot gut, dumpster juice behind behavior I ever seen in my life. And I'm glad they're pouring through the social media. And I'm glad these hoes done told their whole entire plot on social media. Let me tell you something. If you're going to be a criminal, you're going to do criminal behavior. Don't be dumb enough to leave the evidence on social media, stupid clown ass thing. Like, who leaked the video in the first place? Like, y'all leaking videos that y'all, man, this whole situation got me so angry. First of all, Nick, I was talking first, and then Real Financial started to knock it off. But but listen, this is just, it's disgusting. This is a beautiful young lady. Like, she's 25 years old, living her best life, traveling, no kids, doing what it is that she's supposed to do. Not out here catching bodies, trying to sleep in a peaceful place and enjoying God's good nature in her birthday suit. She ain't even trying to fight these hoes back. Like, she not even rowdy bowdy, none of that. And now her life is taken. You know what? I don't usually wish death on nobody, but an eye for an eye. And you know what I'm saying? They finna get theirs. Like, they finna get theirs. That shit is so dirty. They don't want to put the name on a warrant. Hell nah. Extradite all they asses, the whole clique. They all accessories after the fact. Everybody gotta go. And I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna have to drop off in a minute.
Everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go.
Real deal, you got
go.
it, bro. You got it, Real deal.
Everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. But, allegedly, because I respect you guys' platform, I'm not gonna just do that to y'all. But allegedly, there was a T machine, and that T
You
machine.
mean a transformer? You could say transformer. It was a transformer. Yeah, they saying that had something to do with it. But you got it.
But I respect y'all platform because y'all support me, so I'm not gonna do y'all like that. But when it comes to the situation of the rumor mill, allegedly, it was a tea machine, and that's where I kind of look at it as we have to go hard on them. If black people ain't gonna be hard on crime on this one, then shit, we might as well let just everybody go off because Miss Robinson did not deserve this situation. And that Mexico, the Mexican government was very reluctant to be able to step on this situation. So thank God that the FBI pull that trigger. But unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, rest in peace to Miss Robinson, and my condolences to the family. But that's something that the media refused to be able to talk about, that there was a tea machine. But I'm done.
Yeah, I heard that too, real deal. But it come to find out, it's actually that was a single mother, so it's actually a woman. It wasn't
Okay.
no.
Okay, no problem. No, that's why I said allegedly. That's why I said allegedly. Cause I ain't gonna do that to your platform. But go ahead.
She was just ugly as hell, and she was just mad that Shaquilla Robinson looked better than her, was getting more money than her, and living her best whole entire life. And let me say this too about this Mexican government. I'm sorry, this situation got me 7:30 hot. I tried to tell these fools the other day, the Mexican government ain't sugar honey iced tea. Them cartels run that whole show. They wasn't never gonna say nothing. That's one of their biggest tourist attractions. That is a spot that makes them money. That makes every single industry in Mexico money. They was going to let that lady just go on ahead and perish and let people believe whatever the hell they wanted to believe. How you have whole medical people there for 3 hours and you talk about some in 15 minutes she was going ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It's the lies for me. Be quiet.
Lil Wilson, you want to go next?
Oh yeah, I agree with Raw. Like Mexico, Mexico ain't ish. It really isn't. The cartels run that shit, and whether it's Cabo, whether it's Acapulco, whether it's Cancun, that's a heavy tourist area. And Mexico ain't trying to lose no money over that shit. And that's part of the reason why the FBI got into it. That's why Mexico took it seriously, because this is about the money. Like, we about to lose money because Shanquilla ain't the first one that died in Mexico that week. It was a couple of other people that died in Mexico mysteriously.
Mind you, white people love wisdom, but I'm done.
But with this situation, it's that TLC song, What About Your Friends? And that song back in the 80s, Friends, how many of us have them? Folks got to be real careful with the people they call friend. Like, they plant this, because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. People know what they doing. Nobody can tell me they didn't look up how Mexico get down. You know what I mean? You can't tell me they didn't look this shit up before they went down there. They planned this. Shaquilla paid damn near for the whole trip. So she was dealing with a bunch of broke folks. She paid for that whole thing. And they took $17,000 off her. He said, oh, we got our first dead body. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing to that poor girl. They're going to lie to the parents and say she died of alcohol poisoning. Y'all left that girl right there to die. Y'all came back home trying to recant y'all stories. All of them got to go. All of them got to go. And I hope every last one of them start ratting on each other, because that's what they do. Bunch of first 48 Negroes and Negresses. Yes, all of them got to go. Every last one of them. And Mexico ain't shit. Y'all better not go to Mexico. Y'all better not go down there. Y'all better be careful. They gotta go. But also, too, I just want to add, with this situation gaining international attention, I am concerned about how people are going to view Black tourists going to these areas, because this is clearly a homicide, a femicide. How are Black tourists going to be viewed when they go to these places? Because now it's like I'm concerned for Black people's safety. It's bad enough it's dangerous in the US, but outside the US, going into these places where you got people that supposed to be your friends plotting to kill you and leave you for dead and lie, like you jacking up the money. You jacking up the money down there. So how are Black tourists going to be viewed when they go to these places? That's like a major concern for me too. Because it ain't just going on in Mexico, it's going on in the DR. It's like, how are Black tourists going to be treated for real with stuff like this? Because now you got to think about it. So y'all coming down here just to kind of murk each other because you know our laws are kind of weak and nobody really cares about Black people like that. So it's like, are y'all going to like use our tourist areas to commit y'all little crimes and go back to the United States like nothing ain't happened? Like, that's my concern.
I agree. No money, no status. I agree. I agree with Love Wisdom on that. No money, no status. If this was a situation of Floyd Mayweather going down here and he getting set up like this, it would be national attention. But the average Black American, no. That's where I agree with Love Wisdom.
Just till you want to go next.
Well, and here's my thing with that is this is something that I feel like I do agree with Love Wisdom that we need to think about how this is going to make people view Black tourists. But see, the Black community would have to give a fuck about one another because what happens is everybody starts to think about, well, I can still go down there. I'll just separate myself and make sure they know I'm not the same as whoever the chick was that actually fought with her and killed her. You know, so my point for this is still going to piggyback on what I was saying earlier is we got to think about the root cause of this kind of shit. And what is the cause of this is jealousy. Stop telling people that if you work hard for what you get in life, that somebody is, that they're well within their rights to take it away from you because they jealous because you shouldn't have been bragging. Stop giving people the right to feel like if I just wait until the end when somebody else built up something, I can just take it from them because I'm bigger or stronger and I can fight them. Like, if you can't fight, then you don't deserve to have it or whatever. So if I can fight you and take it away from you, that's smart. Like, we as a culture need to stop agreeing with shit like that. And then that's when things like this will stop happening.
Hey, I kind of agree with. I see what Love Wisdom was trying to say, but I just want to say I don't want to be the guy to type to paint a picture like Mexico is all bad. So I don't want to discourage nobody to go travel or go to Mexico or whatever. Try to enjoy stuff. Now be looking out. Now there ain't nothing. Ain't nowhere safe now. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch it back and make sure you in an environment where it's safe. Try to be. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's guaranteed. Because I'm not going to paint the picture like if you go to this country, they ain't going to like you or nothing like that. Because people go to Mexico and have a good time, but there are some cases but not this, but the other case where the three brothers and sisters that went out to Mexico ended up getting deleted out there. It's weird because they went out there when it was some holiday in Mexico called a Death Day or some Death Month or something. They celebrate death. So that was kind of weird. I wouldn't want to go out there.
You talking about the day?
Excuse me. Yeah, you sure right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want to go out there during that day or whatever. So yeah, that was weird. But anyways, rest in peace to Shanquella. That was messed up what happened to Shawty. But I do got to say this though, because I'm hearing from other people, from one of the girls saying that Shanquella allegedly probably set up another young man in North Carolina. I don't know if that's true, allegedly, but I'm the type of where I'm an eye for an eye. So if that comes out to be true, which I highly doubt it. I believe it's jealousy. They was mad because she was a successful businesswoman. But if that is true, then hey man, they kind of did what they had to do to it. And I just have to say it was justified.
So let me ask you this, Brandon. So I did hear that part of the story too, and I heard that it was like not like a whole lot of years ago. It was like when they were way younger, right? So my issue is, why is this just now coming out now? If you really felt some type of way about her, because it was supposed to be the chick that fought her, it was supposed to be one of her relatives, right? So my thing is, why did you bring that out when it first happened? And second of all, why would you go on a whole trip with somebody to a separate country to handle some shit that you could have handled here in the US, got that shit out the way a long ass time ago, and by now be living your best life as well? she wouldn't have no fucking business for y'all to be jealous of if you had got that shit out there in the open a long time ago. So for me, I don't believe that's what the issue is. I believe this was something that recently came up because I'm trying to figure out if you set up one of my cousins or one of my male relatives, ain't no fucking waiting no 7 and 8 motherfucking years to go on some trip like to one a country, one border over and shit to try to fight you and then you accidentally die. Bitch, you gonna understand these hands are meant for you right now, right today. Like, so I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
Oh yeah, I highly doubt it's true, but I'm just saying if it was, then I can see why they did what they did. Now they had to plan it out some way that somehow they did it like that and waited all these years. They had to do what they had to do. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I highly doubt. I believe it was more jealous, but we'll know when more details and information come out.
Well, let me just say this to that whole situation. It's fucked up what happened to her, RIP to her. It's crazy because, you know, you think you know who your friends are, then at some point you find out the people that you thought were your friends really ain't your friends. But the cold part about it is, I agree with what Love Wisdom said, and I think shout out to Bronze Dip. She said in the chat that, you know, how you pay for your friends and them to come on the trip with you. You pay for everything out of your own pocket, and then they kill you for taking, you know, for you doing a favor for them, taking them overseas to go somewhere they probably would have never seen before because they had the money, and then you steal money off of me after you kill me and I'm dead. That's some cold blooded shit right there.
Well, the thing is, everybody don't like to see you eat. That's another thing, right? I tell people keep your shit private until it's permanent. And even when you keep it permanent, you just got to be careful because people really don't want to see you eat. Like they really don't.
Yeah.
And that was the whole
People
case.
don't want to see you win.
Like she was a businesswoman. She had her own money. She was doing her own thing, and she was only 25 years old. So it's like, to have your own business, to make that kind of money, to be 25 years old, you are a magnet for leeches. Because I think her boyfriend was a leech. Because I seen the video clips, and it was like she was basically like the front runner doing everything. And he just basking in, okay, I got a woman that's taking care of me. Like, you got to be careful, like, as you invest in yourself and you elevate and you start making money and you start making moves, you got to be careful who in your circle. Because the minute you start eating a little bit more than them, they got to cut you down the peg or two. And they set that girl, the sad part is they set that girl up. Clearly they set that girl up. She was walking through the villa like, hey, how long it take y'all to get in the bathing suit? They all in the room huddled up because they was already plotting right then and there. And then you got the video with this girl beating her up, knocking her down. Then Quilla fight back. Like, she probably just, you like, what the hell going on? Why y'all beating me up like this? Now, we could all say if that was us, if you throwing hands on me, like, now you about to get knocked the fuck out. Like, I don't know what you think this is. But with her situation, again, like I said before, with the shooting situation, people be bewildered. People really just don't be knowing what's going on. Like, damn, y'all supposed to be my friends. Like, what y'all doing? Like, no, I ain't trying. Why would I want to fight you back? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think this is a lesson for everybody. Like, be careful who you call friend. Like, be careful. If it don't feel right, if y'all not harmonizing like y'all used to, if the vibe is different, you need to make your exit. Don't be trying to stay in these friendships long after they supposed to been expired. Don't do that.
Facts.
You can find other friends along the way. Because can't nobody tell me that people wasn't low key showing her and telling her that they ain't care about her. Little comments here and there that she probably overlooked. These my friends, they just playing. Nah, they ain't playing. They dead ass serious.
And you know what's the cold?
A lot of people don't know.
Here's the cold part about it. So, you know, I agree with everything Love Wisdom said, but here's the part that, you know, that's cold about this shit. Number one, you know, in order for you to break somebody's spinal cord, you really have to like intentionally try to hurt somebody, you know, like really just have to fuck up somebody because that's not an easy thing to break. Number one. Number two, you know, after it was done and they all went back to North Carolina like nothing happened, they said that I think one of the friends or a few of the friends went over there with the parents and sat down, ate dinner with them, and was fake crying and acting like, you know, they
And
was, you
let me
know,
say this: if I was Shanquilla and I find out that you go hang out with my parents after you kill me, I'm hunting the shit out your ass. I'm finna rattle everything in your motherfucking closet every night until you die from dehydration.
but do you, but T, and everybody else on the panel, do you know how sick and twisted of an individual you have to be to know
Well,
that you
yeah,
knowingly kill somebody and then go sit down with their people and act like, you know, you wasn't the cause
exactly.
of it? Like
Exactly.
you gotta
Bitch,
be a twisted.
I'm gonna evoke cardiac arrest in your bitch ass. You gonna leave my parents the fuck alone.
You
Get
gotta
the
be
I
one.
agree with third ward, man. You got to be a
Yeah, you gotta
demented
be.
motherfucker. You got to
Yeah,
be a real demented motherfucker.
you gotta
Demented.
be. You gotta be that deranged, down bad, like that. Yeah, that's some cold blooded shit. Like for a
That's some
killer to
cold
look,
shit.
for a killer to look your parents in the eye and know that they the reason why your child no longer living and act like everything is cool and act like you know they not the one that did it. Yeah, that's some whole other shit right there.
Just knowing what type of woman that my mother is, like if I was to end up somewhere, gone and I'm with my friends on a trip or something, and all my friends come back but me, hey man, she ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. Ain't no we gonna kick it, we gonna go eating or nothing. Like I don't know what kind of mother it is. No disrespect to her, but ain't no we finna go out to eat and none of that shit. Like she want to get to the bottom of what happened.
Yeah, man. Like we ain't trying to eat. We ain't trying to do no foo shit. My
I know,
daughter
man.
gone
Like, what happened to my
forever.
baby? Shout out to Mama L.
But when it comes to my perspective, like I'm happy to agree with Derek Ward, man. You know, you got to be some real stone bone, like psychopathic, cold blooded type of motherfucker to be able to sit down eye to eye, eat, kiki about a situation that you help lined up the person that is their daughter be able to get snuffed out. That's fucked up. That's why I consider the death penalty when it comes to this. Yeah, I gotta hit the big hammer on this one. This
And you know
deserves
what?
death penalty, but they're probably only gonna get 15, 20 years of life.
And you know what? This situation right here, this situation, the perfect saying for this whole situation right here is a good deed never goes unpunished because she
Mm-hmm.
literally did them a solid and did a good deed by paying all of their way to go overseas to take them on a trip with her, and it cost her life all because they was low key jealous and hating of her. You know what I'm saying? They were just hating on her shit. Like that's some cold blooded shit right there.
Hold on. So let me
Mm-hmm.
ask y'all this. Do y'all really feel like it was that good of a deed? Because let's think about it this way, right? If you gotta pay for 6 additional grown ass motherfuckers who could have done with their life what you did with yours because y'all the same age, because the parents was
Mm-hmm.
like went to college together, right? If
Mm-hmm.
something in their life says that they ain't at the same place as you, and you now gotta pay for the entire trip, or else this person, like, because one of her friends, it was their birthday. So if you don't pay for the trip, not only would this person not get a birthday, but they wouldn't have nobody to share it with because what, y'all couldn't figure out nothing to do in your own city that would have cost less money. If you got like, so at this point, is it a good deed? Should you pay for the trip for everybody or should you not? And I'm gonna vote this. I feel like it wasn't a good deed because if you got to do all of that to be with these friends, y'all not in the same place because why they ain't got their own money? Whatever you was doing when you was grinding and getting your money together and stacking your bag up, what was they doing while you was doing that?
Hey,
So
I'm gonna
do
say
they
this.
have the same value
Mm-hmm.
system as you? And second of all, if they don't pay to go on the trip, there's nothing that they've invested in this, so they can give a fuck how the trip end up.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. My response to that T would be SYBAH. Stay your broke ass at home.
Well, isn't that always the rule though? Like as a
I'm
culture,
just saying, stay your if your ass too broke to afford the trip, stay your broke ass at home, nigga.
They were broke ass at home.
I'm not paying. I'm not
Right.
paying for you. And you know what? What this whole situation shows me, and I'm gonna give it right back to you, BL. She wasn't just. She didn't just. Obviously, if she paid for that whole trip, what this tells me is that she didn't just pay for the trip. You've been paying not only for your whole lifestyle, but you've been paying for your friends' lifestyle as well too. That's what that tells me.
exactly.
Mm.
You got to be a.
I was gonna say this real quick. Speaking of SYSBM, like if God blessed me to have kids, I say I don't have any kids, but if I did, I'm gonna be honest, man. I want my kids to have black friends and some white friends. I don't want them having all white friends or all black friends, because I never heard of a situation where a black man or a black woman go out on a trip with, with half blacks and half whites, going on the trip and come back deleted or something like that. I never heard of that.
No,
now, I heard.
Hey, get out of there, bro. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there.
Some that leave all white and they end up
Go
dead.
to a sleepover with white chicks, white co-workers that you thought was your friends and come back dead, and that ain't even a trip nowhere.
No,
that
no,
was
no.
just their whole ass house.
No, Topaz, I agree with you. Like, I don't want them to have all white friends neither. I don't trust that neither. I heard a situation
Like a
where
balance. Like, so
like a
if one
balance. It's
side
gonna be a
so
balance.
crazy, the other side can be like, hold up, what the fuck is this?
Exactly. I never heard it. I heard black people that go with just white people and they ended up, deleted out there, or they be hanging with their own kind and end up dead somewhere.
And I'm afraid of going places with too many niggas. If I count and it's more than 10 niggas in the same place, I ain't going.
I need security guards. If it was me, I need security.
My pro-black brothers ain't gonna like this, but hey, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I want my kids to have white and black. I got all black friends. I really don't hang with white folks like that unless we get money. That's about it. But other than that, I know I'm a hypocrite for that, but I want what's best for my kids.
Exactly, because you niggas can't be trusted. When y'all
Somebody
saw
said Get Out TV, 08 shit.
You know what? Listen, this chat ain't shit. Like somebody was, they've been doing the most with these replacing our channel names down there. I hate y'all. I just want y'all to understand. But also, I want y'all to feel my seriousness. I am not playing with motherfuckers. Okay, my kids, if they go somewhere, bring their asses back the same way that they left with you, because you ain't gonna eat shit in my house. You back here, you straight. Everybody in this motherfucking house is fasting and praying. And for my child's safe return. You ain't eating shit. I ain't serving you a motherfucking thing in my house till my kid get back here. So I'm sorry.
I agree. That's why certain people say that, damn, did the parents lined her up? On my super slide type shit. On my super slide type shit.
The dad was like, he didn't teach her to fight. He didn't teach her to be a hardcore person. And so my thing is, y'all may not have lined her up, but y'all definitely didn't prepare her for the bullshit that's out here in the world. Everybody ain't your motherfucking friend.
No.
And if you gotta pay for somebody, they're going to resent it, because they know even if you're not the type of person that would hold it over their head, there's still the possibility. So they're going to be pissed off that you have that possibility. And instead of them getting off their ass doing something so they never have to be in that predicament anymore, they're going to just take you out, the one person that did give a fuck about them. And that's just dumb decision making. These are stupid people. Do you see the stupid decisions that they've made throughout this whole dumbass story? It's retarded.
Yeah, because nothing really makes, how can I say, chronological sense. Nothing.
Exactly.
Chronological sense.
And that's why I don't have dumbass friends, because dumbass friends think of dumbass ideas and do dumbass shit. So I don't have stupid friends. If I don't understand what the fuck you talking about, if the shit you saying don't make no damn sense, we can't hang out, because number one, I ain't gonna do shit but tell you how stupid you is. Then you gonna get mad and we gonna fight, and that's way before I start paying for a whole goddamn trip. And then
But Topaz,
so
you got it. You finish, and I'll do it afterwards. You got it.
No, y'all go ahead, because I think y'all get the point.
I was just about to say, but Topaz, you a big baller, right? You making all that therapy money. You know what I'm saying? You could pay for. You can pay for me. You can pay for me, Love Wisdom, Real Deal, and Brandon to take us on overseas on vacation. You can pay for it all. You got it.
Could, but
you know what I'm saying? You got it.
I'm part of the jet,
I don't
but
need you to
everybody
pay
got
for
their
my
own
ticket.
motherfucking hotel room, so that way you invested.
T, you got it. You a baller, right? You be all right. You rich, right?
That shit don't work on me. I got it, nigga, but do you? So I'll charter the jet.
I got it. Shit, I got it. Shit, I got it. I make sure I get it, youngin.
Hey, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to broke people shame or nothing like that. I got some friends that ain't doing too well. But hey, we ain't going out, we ain't clubbing nothing. You gonna get your life together before we do anything, man.
Go out. I think you went out.
This is just helping them with their priorities, because I'm not telling you a bad person and you don't deserve shit because you broke. What I'm saying is, if you broke, you got bigger shit to do. You ain't got time to party.
Stay your black ass home.
If you show malintent, if you broke and you show malintent, you ain't laughing at my jokes. You just listen. You just in the plane, just I don't know, just doing whatever you're doing, and you ain't appreciate it because Shorty paid. Remember, Shorty paid for the whole situation. If I come to Houston and I say third, I'm gonna pay for the whole situation. And it's a scenario where third is pretty much on the aspect where, okay, real deal, my man, he got me. He gonna pay for this. He gonna pay for that because he said so. And if I lined him up, I deserve the death penalty. Hell, I'm in a perfect state for the death penalty. Texas will put the lethal injection, the big sniff, whatever the hell you got to do with me. If I did some more shit and lined my man up, you know,
yeah,
shit.
Well,
shit, I'll be a dead nigga.
If I charter a jet and you and this bitch giving me shade already before we get to the destination, I'm gonna press the eject button and your ass gonna go flying over the next busy city. Get the fuck out of here. If you
Yeah.
oh
my God, you ain't shit.
Out on the plane.
The third ward, he don't know me from a can of paint, but he expect at least if I'm paying for the shit, or if he paying for the shit, that he expect at least some type of how can I say cooperativeness.
Yo, Ozzy, you funny. You can say for the I know what you did in Mexico
Oh
TV.
man,
Oh,
he ain't ready for that. It's too early. It's too early for the jokes, man. It's too
You know
early
what?
for
That's
that.
what I should have. That's what I should have named the title of the stream. You ain't shit.
Hey, I've been saying what the fuck all day. You sure ain't lying, man. But yeah, y'all got anything else to add on? We can move on.
Yeah, we probably gonna shut it down, close it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we done with all the topics for today. But I mean, this was a dope panel. You know what I'm saying? You know, people that came through and gave a tech man, it was a dope panel. Shout out to Love Wisdom, aka the Fire Spitter. Shout out to Raw B. Shout out to Classic Lights. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you Real Deal as well. And is that everybody? Or did I miss somebody?
Well, I'm about to go live after this, so you know if you got y'all can bring y'all audience to my shit.
Hey, hey, man, if you want to, drop your link in the chat. Yeah, drop your link in the chat. Yeah, if y'all want to go over there, go fuck with Real Deal, man. Y'all go hit the link in the chat, man. You gonna drop it in the chat.
And we got a cash app in Bitcoin from Commandante Lou.
Hey, shout out to Commandante Lou, man. I told y'all one of these days, if we make it big in crypto and Bitcoin, it'll be because of Commandante Lou, and we're gonna break him off a little something for that. But appreciate the support, bro. You always showing love. Let's get it.
Yeah, I put my link in the back chat, big dog. So.
You bitch, fuck all this shit. Bitch, old Pete. Anyway, bitch told me, gave me that motherfucking money. Bitch gave me all that money. Bitch gave me all that money. Bitch gave me all that money.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if you just cut off right here. That's enough. We get the point. There you go.
Yeah, shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Commandante Lou for the Bitcoin.
Lou, man.
Yeah, for the Bitcoin.
Not Commandante. Real Deal. We were saying to put your YouTube, your show that's coming up in the chat.
Yeah.
So that way people can click on it and be over there.
Well, I put my channel in the chat because one, as soon as y'all done, then that's where I'm gonna need 10 minutes. I'm gonna need some brandy and some eggnog. Okay. You feel me?
Okay. Well, shoot, since he don't have the stream set up, y'all go subscribe to his channel. Y'all go check him out. Yeah, and hopefully y'all be on the lookout. Go be on the lookout for his live stream he finna set up. But
I appreciate y'all though, man. I got friends from high school watching. I hope y'all know that. I got people from high school watching y'all.
Facts eyes and Sama. Brandon is a real Memphis Naker. He's a real Memphis Naker. That's what real Memphis Nakers be doing. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we get up out of here, any last words, last thoughts you want to say, bro, before we get up out of here?
Well, my last question, not my last question, but my last statement is, one, please focus on your Second Amendment. Eisen, my waffle color cousin, he ain't my brother, but he's definitely my cousin.
This nigga said waffle color, you ain't shit. You got it, bro.
My cousin, when it comes to the situation at hand, man, we got to strap up. We also got to be very, vigilant when it comes to certain people that ain't laughing at our jokes, but just taking our money and taking our pretty much everything that we consider privilege. You're going to Mexico, goddammit. You better be happy. You better be kissing my damn ass, if anything. But when it comes to the situation at hand, my final statement is, I appreciate everybody on For the Record TV. It seemed like anything that's pivotal, polarizing, or monumental, you guys are covering it. I just want to shout out you guys because one,
Appreciate
a
that.
lot of people in the space ain't covering it. A lot of people act like they don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, man, we just got to be able to focus on situation of being vigilant, Second Amendment. And if you in overseas, don't bring nobody that you feel that, ain't cool with you. Because if Third Ward send me to Houston and everything, I'm expecting that everything be cordial. If Third Ward in LA, I'm expecting, Third Ward expecting me to be able to protect them where, any Eastside Bounty Hunter Wax or any Rolling 60s Crips or any Long Beach 20, where Snoop Dogg at, 20 Long Beach Crips, where I can be able to step in and say, nah, man, he cool. He from Texas. Cool.
You saying you got connections like that? Is that what you?
I got connections, damn it! I'm on my kind of connection. I got those connections.
You be out here like that's what you saying.
Hey, he's saying put some respect on his networking skills, on his networking.
On me, put some name on my networking skills, goddamn it! Because even though I'm a financial geek, people know me in my real life, and they say, "Well,
don't let these numbers get you fucked up out here."
Yeah, put some respect.
I'm fly crippin'. On me, Naker L. Yeah, I'm fly crippin'.
Yeah. Hey, but not that's what's up. I got family out. I got family out in LA, so whenever I'm out there, I definitely holler at you. But BL, what you want to say, bro?
Hey man, I just want to say, go Power Nakers. Rest in peace to Tommy, man. Rest in peace to him, man. That was a shocker right there. And this was a dope show. Rest in peace, Shanquella, man. Hope you get justice. Hope they got to do time in Mexico, serve their time in Mexico, life for real. But yeah, so I appreciate everybody coming through. Real deal, cripping, thugging, blooding, all
fly cripping. I'm two-stepping and everything on my too short. Feel me? But I appreciate everybody on the panel, man. Third Ward, shout out to you. Topaz, Naker L. For the people that's in the chat, shout out to you. Ebo Sosa, Sexy Red, Bronze Dip. I could go on and on. But shout out to y'all. I'm about to go live. I got the eggnog and brandy ready to go. And I got also myself some margarita mix. So, we already cracking. And I got a blunt rolled up. So shout out to y'all. Everybody have a good, happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Cyber Monday. Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever the hell you celebrate. Hanukkah.
Real deal.
I appreciate everybody.
Belated birthday to me because I feel
and
like
happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. You know, my favorite. Happy belated birthday.
I just be needing to bring it up. I just be needing to hear that sometimes. The words don't hurt,
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, man, even though we on this metaverse, at the end of the day, we all family. God damn it! Because Third Ward has always been supportive on my channel. He always shared, always been in the chats, and same thing when it comes to y'all, man. Because I worry about y'all safety. At the end of the day, goddamn it! If anything happened to Memphis, I'm saying, Naker L, do you got your blicky with you? If anything happened in Houston, I'm like, Third Ward, you got that thing with you?
Okay, so
and when it comes to Topaz, wherever you at, I'm worried about you as well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you know. Yes, I'm in Houston. Degenerate, I will block the shit out you and Ozen. Okay, down there.
Oh man!
Don't get it twisted because I'm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. No, we need to just go ahead. The Scorpio season is now. Scorpio season is now in the rear view and it's in the past. So let's leave it there where it needs to be, in the past, in the rear view. So I agree.
Take over Taurus season because y'all don't be doing shit with it no way.
But Bill, you done know pretty much.
Hey, DeGenerate just reminded me. Yes, it's $40 Nation Day, Saturday, man. Your boy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? So $40 Nation, we getting it cracking.
Yeah.
$40 Nation Day, like this.
Yeah. That's when $40 was born.
But
we get out of there.
But when it comes to everything, man, I just want to appreciate all of y'all because one. At the end of the day, man, you don't got people that really care about too much anything. People willing to crash out. Crash out mode is like everything now. I just want to say,
appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. BL, is that everything? Because I'm gonna go to Topaz if you're done.
Yep.
Okay, T.
I don't need you to give it. I'll give it to her. Go ahead, T. You got it.
Here you go.
Well, if you done, I'm gonna give it to her. Nigga, I'll give it to her. Go ahead, T.
I know, right? And I just want to say that it is handed over a little bit softer when it's from Brandon, you know? So,
hey, that is sound right.
Yeah, she got you on that one, bro. She got you.
You got me on that one.
Oh my god! I'm glad she ain't seen my name on that shit, bro. I'm glad she ain't seen my name on that shit.
Somebody gonna flip that.
I know. Listen, I ain't
Y'all shit.
I'm not a dude, so I didn't need that. But like, to me, to be honest with you, I still feel like the theme of this stream is that mental health matters. And for each one of you goofy ass niggas out there talking about therapy is a scam and all that shit, eat a dick, because you would be sad if you had to live in a world where there was no therapy or no therapist. And if you had a bad experience, that was that particular person, and try another one that's good at what they do, because everybody ain't good at what they do in the field that they choose to be in. Second of all, as a society, we need to be like cool with people coming. I'd rather somebody be honest about what their struggle is so we can help them to avoid the bullshit. At the end of the day, what y'all want is for us to respond only after somebody that flipped out. But that don't stop the initial person that they took out from being gone. So if y'all want a real solution, we need to get to that beforehand.
Okay. Once again, another great show, another great stream. Shout out to the panelists, Kid Gravity. Shout out to Real Deal, Love Wisdom, Classic Lights, and is that everybody? Rob B. Shout out to Rob B. And also
wait.
shout out.
The gentleman said, "What therapist tells people to eat a dick?"
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I will say. You know what? Topaz. You know what? Hey, Topaz reminds me of the therapist chick that niggas was dragging in the manosphere. She remind me. Yeah, she remind me of her. That's she on that type of time. That you know, to answer the generous question. Only Topaz and that chick that the manosphere was dragging, the therapist chick, would say some shit like that. So I agree that they one and the same. Don't let her fool you. They one and the same. They one and the same.
No, first of all, y'all see, this is what I'm saying is y'all do too much. You like, how the fuck am I the same?
Whoa. How am I doing too much? You don't want to telling people to, you know what? Like, you don't telling people to do that shit. It wasn't us that said that shit.
You know what? Like, you don't be on this bitch saying the nastiest, most.
Anyway, get your ass up out of here.
Whatever. You know why all of a sudden you innocent? Get the fuck out of here. Listen.
Anyway, can I finish my damn?
The truth.
Can I finish my damn closing statement without getting interrupted so we get the hell up out of here?
You be doing the most, sir, but okay.
Anyway,
no, that was my fault. I cut you off. My bad.
Yeah,
that was my fault.
Shout out to the people that shared the stream. Rob B, Cynical One, Chief Stay Sleep TV, and I want to say it's one more. I'm missing one more person, but shout out to Sincere Saida. Shout out to Saida. I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all, the people who hit the Cash App, Doug, Rob B, and if it was any more after that, Commandante Lou. How could I forget? Shout out to y'all to hitting the Cash App. We appreciate the love and support. We will be here next weekend. And shout out to you. Make sure y'all come over here, show my brother Brandon L some love. It's going to be his birthday. It's a real nigga B-Day. Stand up, $40 Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Naked Day, man.
Yeah, Naked Day. Yeah, real Naked Day. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody. We'll be here next week. And, we're going to get up out of here to this. And, yeah, shout out to Oz and Salma. He said Memphis Naker. You know what I'm saying? Memphis nigga. And, you know what I'm saying? Since Brandon is a true Memphis Naker or Memphis nigga, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get up out of here this. But shout out to y'all, man. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Hey, man, we doing this shit without a deal over here, man. Hey, man, you dig what I'm saying? Man, we doing this shit without a deal over here, man. Hey, man, nigga ain't sold now motherfucking mixtape, now verse, ain't got on now stage, or nothing around this motherfucker, though, you know? Bitch. Sissy bitch.
Jump, man. Make him jump.
I'm finna take the T's off. Hey, man, you nigga bitching me twice. I bust a pimpin' today, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, a hoe in trouble, man.
Yeah, ain't it, man?
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, you nigga can't come around here because if you had your bitch in the car, the bitch gonna be winking in there and shit anyway. Yeah, nigga. Man, cleaning this motherfucker SLV. Yeah, man. Dope boy, come. Yeah, man. Man, we finna go to Kroger, man.
Let them folk hear that bitch. Let them folk hear that bitch. They said they want to hear it. They said they want to hear it.
That bitch in my car. You know what that nigga might